Tell you what, Finn, it's been a long motherfucking time, son.
Huh?
About 3 weeks? Is that what it's been?
I don't know. You said that.
Now this guy, he says he's ready to go. I hit the fucking button, and now he's not. Episode 180 of the Hashtag Shots for Likes podcast. Sorry for the... Accidental fucking 3 week break. It definitely wasn't meant to be that long.
Was it fully 3 weeks? Because we did that Tuesday.
It's like 2.5 weeks, I guess. Because that Tuesday was like, because we missed that Saturday, right? And then I knew I'd be in Vegas visiting my parents, so we're like, let's just do this midweek fucking whatever.
Yeah.
And that was that. And then what? I came back. I felt like shit or something, right? One day or something, and then like the next Saturday you didn't get home till like fucking the next day or some shit, and I was just like, dude,
technically was the next day.
It's like, fuck this shit, man. You know, not enough. Not enough listeners here. I should probably do that. I don't know if that's gonna fuck with something. Yeah, so episode 180, baby. Before we get going here, I just want to give a big shout out to our dog Bufo on the beat. Rapper Henry AZ just posted a freestyle with one of his beats, and it's fucking sick. You need to go to Henry AZ's YouTube and check that shit out. Should be his newest video, I guess, but I just wanted to give some congrats to him because he's fucking
proud of you, man.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's like, you remember 3 6 Mafia?
Nah.
Do you actually not remember 3 6 Mafia?
Sure, that sounds familiar, I guess.
I get high till I die.
Trash.
But all right, so one of the guys from that rap group like kind of discovered this rapper or whatever, and like I think he signed him and shit. So he's like an up and coming type of guy, but I mean he's known. Fact is, it's fucking huge for Bufo. So I just want to get that out of the way. But we
good on you, Bufo.
Have a lot.
Good on you, man.
You're looking at the computer screen as if that's the camera.
I forget where the camera is, dude. I don't know how this works. It's been like 3 years.
I got a new shirt.
And
dude. It's not even gray, dude. If they came in gray, I would have gotten it in gray, though.
You look dumb in black, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Skinnier, though. Dude, you look skinnier.
Really? I was going to say the other way around. I feel like you can kind of see the outline of my tits a little better. What I will say is, once my album is released, I will only wear gray. I think I'm going to just spend like $200 on like a bunch of gray outfits. You're like,
that's all you wear.
Yeah, no, but I'm really going to go overboard with it now. I'm going to get like gray tracksuits, gray jackets, just a bunch of gray shit.
Tracksuits, huh? I'd get a tracksuit.
And good news, this isn't a real gang sign, even though it's in pretty much every single one of Jeff's wedding photos. We'll move on to that. But this is, dude, if you just, it's an F, dude. You know what I'm saying? There's the bottom, and that's the fucking, it's an F for Fudge the Gray, dude. I got my own fucking gang sign, dude.
That's cool, man.
Because that is the Crip. This is the Crip. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was doing a Crip, but that's the Crip.
That's the Crip? That's it? That little C?
Yep, just a C for Crip, dog. We shouldn't keep doing that. F for Fudge, homie. Fudge the Gray. FudgeTheGray.com, bitch. With an E. That's what's up.
Finn does not affiliate with this gang.
No, you definitely. It's not a gang. It's just Fudge the Gray.
It was gang sign.
Well,
I'm not in this gang of yours.
I mean, it's like that's like the title of what you would call that thing, but it's not for a gang. I don't know. It's a sign. I saw the sign. Saw the sign. Right?
That'd be a great My Dick song.
I'm gonna fudge you up.
I saw my dick. My dick, my dick, my dick.
I saw my dick.
I really wanna dick you up.
Dick in the life where dick belongs.
I think they're back in studio.
Oh, dick. Let's take a shot to my dick, right? Got some shit to catch up on, my dude. I'll let you go first for a little bit. Unless you want me to. I mean, we get.
What are we talking about?
Well, I mean, we could start off with Jeff's fucking wedding, right?
What we remember.
So let's start off with the Walmart trip. Wow, we shouldn't take shots at the same time because that was too long.
Whatever, dude.
Walmart trip.
It was the longest Walmart trip of all time.
You think so?
We went there for a card, and Bridget won some.
We didn't buy cards.
Something.
We didn't buy cards.
We didn't get cards. We were there for like 45 minutes.
Well, and that's the thing. It wasn't even Bridget's fault.
No,
because it
was our fault.
You would think like, oh, two guys and a girl. The girl was one running around buying shit, which she was grabbing stuff, but she wasn't taking long. She'd be like, okay, I'll get this. And we'd be like, babe, stay here. We got things to do.
We got to go get stuff.
So we bought, you gave it to your girlfriend. You just hand closed to her. We bought Prince Purple Rain album cover shirts, which were there for some. I'm keeping that shirt for the rest of my fucking life.
Also, why was that there? So random.
Honestly.
Did he die or something?
Yes, he's been dead for a few years, unfortunately.
So why is it there now? He didn't die this week?
Walmart's always late to the game for a cheap price, and we made out, my dude.
We did.
It was beautiful.
I don't fit into it.
You're going to wear it. We'll wear them next Saturday. It'll be good. Yeah, so those Purple Rain shirts, I got to cut the sleeves off mine big time because there's no way I'm going to leave them on there. It'd be a bunch of liberal bullshit. I have to keep mine on because it's so tight. It's so tight.
All you see is my my guts. So at least like with that, my buys are popping, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
The buys are popping.
I don't know why you didn't just go XL.
They didn't have it.
Is that what happened? Because they had two. I got the two.
They didn't have XL.
You could have went two.
I checked it out. It was too long. It was like 2XL, but like.
But then you could have only worn the shirt. That would have been funny. Like a chick, like a chick after banging some dude, and she like grabs one of his shirts, and that's
this shirt.
Yeah, right. And never give it back. Ah! Yeah. So we got some dope swim trunks that we eventually cut, but I digress because we're getting too far into the story already.
Too far into there.
And
what else do we get in there?
We bought like chips and shit.
Mask.
Chips and shit.
Like not a lame ass COVID one, it was like a lemon peel face mask thing or something.
Oh, we never used the face mask.
Never used it. Very disappointing.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad. I wanted nothing to do with it. You were like, face masks? I was like, no. You're like, okay, I'll grab two.
Like, package deal, Fudge.
Yeah,
whatever I'm doing, you're doing. That's how it works.
It's crazy. My wife actually had fun. It's unbelievable. You figure just like by like halfway through the first day, she'd be like, oh. You know why though? Because she got to like be left out of most of the annoying wedding shit, and she was just popping up eating the free food. That's all.
Hell yeah.
But so the Walmart trip was fun. Get back in the car.
Car ride was dope.
I remember you as I was driving. You came up. You're like, "Here's your Gatorade." I'm like, "Thank you." All right, gonna need that.
Locked and loaded, sir. Here you are.
So we checked in quick. Now here's the deal. I thought we'd be the douchebag. Remember we were the douchebags that popped into Domingo and Ashley's wedding, and she was there in her dress, and we came in, and she was like, oh my God, and like almost fucking...
fuck her, dude.
I mean, she loved the card, so I don't think she was actually mad, but I can definitely understand why she was upset at that fucking given moment.
Did I take a picture of the card I gave Jeff?
No.
It was very offensive.
Well, if you really look into it...
I think I took a picture.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll make that the title pick of this episode so people can read it. So I thought we'd be the douchebags that were late for everything. We were early.
Yeah.
We were always the first to like meet for the fucking bus and fucking get to the rehearsal.
Because we're fucking responsible adults.
I wouldn't say that at all. When we got there, we're like, I think we were like, he wanted us there at like 3:30 and we got there at like 10 to 4 because it actually started at 4, right?
Yeah.
But he was like, 3:30. So it was like 10 to 4. And I'm like, fuck, but whatever. We're still there before it's supposed to start.
Night, really.
I don't remember either day. And we get in there, just little bits and pieces. And they're like, oh, well, the wedding, the bride and groom aren't here yet. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh, perfect. All right. I don't give a shit that we didn't,
Yeah, we had that awkward moment where like we saw his mom and like, we're like, fuck, we're the only ones. Now we're going to get stuck talking to his mom for like 2 hours until Jeff shows up.
Yeah, we caught up with her quick, and then I think Gary was
like, listen, lady, nice to see you. They're not here. Cool, we're going to the bar. See you later.
Well, first we sat in some corner and drank airplane bottles.
For sure. Did we pull out airplane? Yeah.
Yes, we drank airplane bottles. Sense. And yeah, so you made me wear sandals. I remember that I had jeans and sandals on like a fucking.
You were happy though.
I was very happy.
Yeah, fucking made you like I'm a dick.
Yeah,
fuck you.
I mean, I got to do something, right? I gotta do something to make it seem like it's all your fault.
Let your fucking feet breathe, bro.
Yeah,
How about that?
I'm very happy I wore those sandals.
You're welcome.
So Gary in the group chat's like, oh, we're at this bar right down the street. So we walk out and there's some Mexican guy doing shit outside, and we were like, hey, dude, where's this bar? And he was very nice, and he told us. We offered him a shot. He seemed like he really wanted one, and I was like, dude, this is yours. Don't eat. Just one eye, dude, blink at me. He's like, ha ha. Him and his other buddy, they're fucking working outside laughing. I'm like, we got one for each of you, man. Unfortunately for them, they didn't take it. No, he was laughing. You could tell they wanted the drink, but they were like, oh, my boss sees I'd be in trouble in Maine.
Some white guy in a truck with binoculars.
Not working. Yeah, so we went to this bar. No seats saved for us. Thought that was weird. So anyway, we get there. We just...
Nah, they knew better.
Yeah, probably. So we get there and we pull out airplane bottles. Nobody wanted a shot besides Joey. Joey was the only one who ever wanted shots with us. So we go in. I think I buy around. I think you buy around, whatever. I think we got some food. We got some drinks. We asked people again if they wanted shots.
Chicken sandwich, like,
that was hot, dude. It was hot. I don't remember. Was it good?
It was like a fried chicken sandwich with like a...
Did it have like coleslaw and pickles on it? Because that's the way to do it.
No, it had like some like chipotle aioli.
Oh, I do. I vaguely remember that. I remember. I think it was good. The fries and shit. It was good. It was nice. We needed some food for sure.
Oh yeah. I was borderline wasted when I got there.
No, yeah, we were drunk,
sipping vodka Gatorades the whole car ride.
We were taking shots, and like I was trying to catch up with you. Like I remember like walking. I think Bridget dropped us off, and I remember like walking. And I was like, dude.
We're walking here.
Hey, I'm walking here, dude. I was definitely. I caught up quick.
Yeah,
I was chugging like 3/4 of like my fucking Gatorade. I think we took some shots. Yeah. Bridget dropped us off, and I was like walking to that door, like, oh, I'm really wearing sandals. Here we go.
Here we go.
So yeah. And what we forgot to mention a little earlier, at this point when Jeff wanted us there at 3:30, and it was past 4 p.m. when the rehearsal was supposed to start. We were drinking at this bar. They were still in fucking Vernon, New Jersey, dude.
Embarrassing.
Unfucking believable.
Embarrassing.
So, but that's great, though. Let them be fucking late and look like assholes and fuck everything up. And it wasn't us, even though...
I don't care that I completely embarrassed myself and everyone at his wedding, because I wasn't late.
Yeah, we weren't late for shit.
How about that?
We weren't
How about
We weren't late for shit.
No.
So the rehearsal starts to happen. Things are blurry. I don't really remember the rehearsal much.
Did we actually rehearse?
No, yeah, we did. We
don't remember.
People. Jeff's one friend that Bridget's better before. It was at the fucking the baby birthday.
Oh yeah, we were by that
whatever.
pool. Yeah, I remember rehearsing kinda.
Yeah.
I think I was walking down with the chick around that like pool. I was just like, just so you know, I'm sorry. And she's like, what? I was like, you'll see. Like something, I said something like that. And I thought it was funny.
Yeah, well, I'm laughing. Yeah. It's just us that are laughing. That's all. It's
Fuck
not
them, dude.
Really
there were some
laughers.
Else.
Yeah, a few, but they didn't want to like admit that they were laughing.
Yeah,
they didn't want to admit, but yeah, that's what they were. So, however long that took, and then so we get back. We Uber back, I think, right?
Yes.
We let Bridget continue to get ready for the thing.
Dude, what was the Uber driver's name?
On the way back to the hotel, I only remember the Uber where I asked him if he affiliated with either Crips or Bloods, and he was like, "I'm cool with everybody, man." Yeah. Dude, my dad was like, "Are you a fucking idiot?" When I but I'm getting too ahead.
Well, dude, Uber, his name was like John or something. You're like, so John, where's this going on, John? John, what about this, John? How about this, John? Like you just kept saying his name.
The black guy I asked about gangs, or the first guy who drove us home from the rehearsal?
The guy who drove us home from the rehearsal.
I don't remember anything about that ride.
His name.
Really?
You're like, John, what's the best place around here, John? Huh, John?
John.
And the guy's like, there's like a cool bar up there. You're like, thanks, John. I appreciate that, John. Like, you just kept going. I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
This is why this is like a quarterly thing, man. Drunk Fudge just can't be out and about on like a weekly basis, dude. It's not safe.
I remember we got out of the Uber and you're like, thanks, John. I appreciate you, John. Let's go. And like you're walking away, you're like, John, my man.
More things I don't remember. So John drove us home. We get back in the hotel room. Now, I think we kept the same outfit on, right? We didn't change yet. Or did you change?
There's a very good
I
possibility
I think you strolled into the actual dinner with a bathing suit on.
No, that didn't happen.
Not yet?
No, I definitely went down gym shorts and tank top, though. I was like, fuck it. What are they going to do? It wasn't even a dinner. Like, we sat at a table and there was a fucking buffet. Fuck you. I think I got to dress
The food
up.
was pretty good, though. I remember it being decent.
It wasn't.
No, you always say that. I think you just say that.
I ate it, dude. It wasn't. I was drunk. It was not good.
I don't know, man. I ate food. I was all right.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It's never good.
You know what? I think people like word spreads about you, and then they make your food shitty or something. And somehow when you
was a buffet.
When you go up to the buffet, they give you like the shitty burnt scoop or something because you're
I scooped it myself.
So, just to fast forward here to prove my point, the dinner at the wedding, my filet was perfectly cooked, very tender, solid steak. You ordered the same thing as me, and you got some like fucking sirloin, well done. Someone took a shit out. Like it was a completely different steak, dude. Completely different steak.
Yeah.
I think you got bad luck when you have to eat when weddings are involved.
Or wedding food just always sucks.
My steak.
I've never been to a wedding and be like, dude, that food was so freaking good.
Yeah, but you're always so mad that you're at the wedding in general that it probably ruins it for you regardless.
No.
My steak, you remember looking at my steak, it was a completely different piece of meat than yours.
It was.
And we ordered the same exact thing.
It wasn't good.
No, mine was pretty good.
It wasn't. I'll make you a filet 10 times better tomorrow. You're going to go pick it up, though. I'll come with you.
Take a fucking ride, huh? You drive me, I'm in shotgun. I still have like 2 airplane bottles in my fucking center console.
I got tons of them upstairs. So
I'm sure you do.
We'll be fine.
So rehearsal dinner happens. But my wife mentioned to me that I didn't introduce her to anybody. So
which you probably didn't.
That was my. There was
which
my.
Is fine. I mean, Bridget, in our defense, because we're a team package in all this, we were pretty hammered.
Apparently, there was people going up to Bridget like, "You with him?" She said multiple people came up and said that to her. Oh. She was like, "Really?"
Fuck those people, dude.
Yeah, well,
no respect.
No respect for Zeldas. So I mean, I like that. You know, you say it all you want. Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm a fan of that because that's like, yeah, I fucking outkick my coverage, right?
No respect for your elders.
Right? I'm not gonna just marry some skank. They're like, oh, that's who should be with that fat, drunk, white pile of fucking pale shit. You know what I mean? You know, people got, you know, right? Fucking milk toast, white guilt, fucking Rick and Morty, fucking Gazorpazort field or whatever.
White guilt, milk toast.
Yeah, the white guilt was fucking. So yeah, so the rehearsal dinner,
Gazorpazort fucking field. Show's so good.
I only watched the first episode of the brand new season. It was pretty solid. I liked it. I gotta, you know.
Where'd you watch it?
Now, it's not on Hulu.
No.
Which I felt like, I remember you were right. They used to wait like a week or two, then put it out, but none of it's on Hulu yet.
Embarrassing.
You can get it on YouTube TV, though.
Oh.
So you're good. You can get it there.
Cool.
That's where I got it.
We'll move on.
So yeah, the rehearsal dinner, everything was cool, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Also,
apparently the food was shitty.
I think, did they like talk or like give a little speech or something at the rehearsal dinner?
I don't remember.
Because I remember we all sat down and Jeff's like, you sit here, did that whole lame thing or whatever.
Uh-huh.
The second everyone sat down, I was like, all right, I'm going to the bar. So I slunked out to the bar and like grabbed me and you a fucking drink. I think
nice.
I grabbed us both double Tito's clubs with splash of lemonade. And I
like it.
I came back and I like got you a drink.
I don't remember drinking it.
I got you a drink and I remember like, what's his name was like, you're at the bar, dude. They were like doing a thing. I was like, well, I don't give a fuck.
Which one was it? Do you remember? Was it Dick Weave? Didn't he sit next to us?
Yeah, it was him.
Was Dick Weave? Yeah.
He's like, they were just doing a thing. What the fuck you doing? I was like, it's at the bar. Fuck off. I don't give a shit about this wedding.
Yeah, you know what? Now that you're talking about, I think Jeff did say some shit.
Yeah.
So, but that's why I got you, man, because I know you're going to come through. I know you're going to bring the drinks, and I won't have to look like the
I got
asshole.
you, man.
Ah, you fudge. Dun, 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 dun. Thing is, though, I did look like an asshole the entire time. So
Fair.
I could say whatever I want in my head. I'm still a complete dipshit. So, as are you. But that's okay. Yeah. That's what we're there for. Listen, you're the ones who invite us, not us. We don't ask to come to these things, and we appreciate the fact that our friendship means that much to you.
Doesn't mean that much to us.
That's not true, but that being said,
it's funny though.
Spending all of our money on your fucking wedding is expensive.
Yeah, it was only $600. What do I need $600 for? I don't need that.
Oh, I spent way more than that. Dude, between the AC hotel room, between all the shit I was buying at the bachelor party.
Oh, yeah, you spent way more. I think I dropped like $600.
2 nights in the fucking hotel room. The list goes on. But just one of our best friends.
Yeah, I know. I don't need that $600.
I'm never.
I could have used it for something better.
Not to mention the 3 days I took off of work. I could use all that money back. Jeff, if you did well at this wedding...
I don't need those vacation days either.
Yeah,
Jeff,
it's
fine.
Here's the deal. If you did well at this wedding, I would love some of my money back. Is that okay? Can we figure out how to... You know what? I'm moving right next to you probably, right? If everything goes well. Here's the deal. Walk the money to me. I'm going to be living very close. You can just bring it... Venmo, my dude, right?
There we go.
Everything's digital these days. Everything's on the internet. Give me some fucking money back, dude, because I need it. I need the money.
You know, I heard a couple of good, theories that, not theories.
Let me hear them.
Like a couple of, old-time, food servers, because I was saying how much I spent or whatever. They're like, did you like the wedding? I was like, no. I was like, no.
Did you like the wedding? No. These people must not know you at all.
Yeah,
did you like the wedding?
No offense, Jeff. I don't like any weddings, so get offended or whatever, don't. I don't know. She's like, oh, you didn't like the wedding?
We'll say at least they played Wu-Tang, but they only played Wu-Tang because I requested it. Yeah. So, Jeff, you're fucking welcome.
You're welcome. And the guests. So she goes, oh, we do this new thing, we go to weddings. I'm like, we have the money, but if the wedding sucks... we don't give him anything.
That's funny.
She's like, if we show up and there's no open bar, no money.
Oh, my God. Yeah, no, there's no fucking way.
She's like, if the food sucks, no money. She's like, if it's just boring and trash, the ceremony's too long, no money.
You know what?
Like, I respect that. That's a great idea.
And that's why I respect my elders.
Respect my elders.
That's fucking funny.
Yes.
Dude, I know I'm going to have to go to more weddings. I know I'm going to...
I just got invited to another party.
Yeah,
I know. I don't want to talk about it.
I'm so sorry for you, dog. Can you get me invited and I'll help you out of a jam?
I could try.
Because I don't know these people.
You know. It's the names we can't say.
One of them's getting married?
2 of them are getting married.
What the fuck?
One has a kid. It's a whole thing. Yeah, dude. We'll talk about it later, man.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Why the fuck did you don't just tell me anything?
I don't know, man. My dad had a stroke. I told you that, I think.
It was really nice to not be funny for 20 seconds. It was really nice to see him post that video.
Yeah.
That was good. He was actually talking and shit. That made me feel a lot better. But back to being funny. You're an asshole. And 2, are you funny? Really? When did that happen?
We'll talk later, man. That's all.
Jesus Christ. 3 weeks go by and all of a sudden I don't even know my best friend anymore.
Dude. I don't know either, man. I missed you.
I was texting. I was like, oh, yeah, I think I'm buying I haven't even talked to you. He's like, yeah, I know, man. No, you're right, dude. I fucking miss you too. Fucking fag.
You fucking jadrol.
Fucking half a fag. All right, so the rehearsal dinner happens. You go and get his drinks while Jeff said stuff that nobody probably heard because...
or gives a fuck about.
Yeah, well, I want to be nice.
He's going to be so upset. He's not making it through this episode.
That's not true, because we're going to move off of his wedding eventually and get... So, Jeff's wedding, rehearsal dinner. So, rehearsal dinner's done. We go up to change. We take our bathing suits and...
we decide we're going in the pool. It's got to be a pool.
And there was, but here's the bullshit. Here's the liberal bullshit. The motherfucker was closed, dude.
Yeah. Well, we went upstairs and we're like
walking around with like a towel and these. So we cut these bathing suits short, and I didn't have underwear on.
No, I didn't either.
Wasn't Bridget walking around with us for like a little bit and then decided to just go upstairs?
Yeah, I think so.
I remember her like saying like the next day, she's like, your balls were hanging out.
You most likely could see her balls.
Dude, when we were at the bar, so it was like Jeff Dickweave and like what we were eventually calling Red Man because he was a ginger guy, and then like me and Keith. Like, if you dropped your phone on the ground or, like, a single to tip and, like, looked up, you would have saw my cock and balls were just wide the fuck out. But I was like, who's going to be down there?
Dude, we cut them so short and they were just so wide. Like, the cut was, like, here.
Yeah. Yeah, it was something, and it was ridiculous.
Funny.
The goddamn... Oh, wow, we're going to get to some incriminating stuff here, but...
That's fine.
It's going to lead into... So who's the other one?
Oh, dude.
Fast forward quick. I'm going to Tarantino you for a real quick second. One of the bridesmaids walks into the groomsmen fucking jail that we were locked in. Although it wasn't so bad. We drank a lot. She comes in and she's like, Jeff, this and that. And then she was like, oh, and you're the guy who fucking went swimming in the fountain out front, right? And she's like, who's the other guy? So, like, everybody, like, turns and looks at me, and I'm like... Me? What? And she was like, fucking How do they know you?
I was telling everyone.
Well, to Allie, hey, congratulations. Fudge pissed in the fountain out front.
I didn't tell anyone that. Well, I told a lot of people that, but not at the... I might have.
Yeah, we have video of all of it. Mm-hmm. We haven't used any of it yet, but did they really not get their wedding photos back? So we couldn't find a pool. Our balls were hanging out.
That's not what happened.
But
we show up downstairs, bathing suit, print shirts on. We go up to our front desk, and we're like, hey, is there a pool? He's like, yeah, there's a pool down the hallway, but it's actually closed. And we're like, all right, thanks, man. And I just started walking down the hallway.
Oh, really? I don't remember that at all.
You remember trying to break in?
No, I remember. I remember trying to break in.
We like clearly like shove this guy off. He's like, the pool's closed, but it's that way. We're like, yeah, all right, guy, we're going this way. Fucking. No
was that the super nice gay guy that we liked a lot?
Yeah, the gay guy was cool, but
gay guy was hooking us up, man. He like put our rooms close together and shit, even though it really didn't matter, and you ended up just staying in our room the second night.
Yeah,
sleeping on a floor. Yeah. Bridget was like, she felt so bad for you. I was like, no, fuck, I'm leaving.
That was fine.
She's like, Keith, are you sure you don't want to sleep at the end of it? You're like, no.
I kind of wish I did though. It'd be so embarrassing.
It would have been weird
if there was. It would be very weird.
If you were really like, you know how I talk about feet all the time. If you were like that, I think I'd be like, nah, dude, you're not allowed on. You're not getting near my wife's foot. Neither of them.
So yeah, we guys like, yeah, pool's out of his clothes. We're like, definitely, guy, whatever. And we just start walking away from
That's
him.
really, I don't remember that.
Yeah, dude, we had towels all over our shoulder. I can't believe he didn't call security because we went right towards the pool with towels and bathing suits on. After he said it's closed, and we're like, cool, thanks.
We were both wearing our Purple Rain shirts as well. Just to throw that out there. So we got there. It was like you got to the pool through like the gym.
Right. So we went through a gym.
The gym.
Pool door was closed.
Oh, I went in the treadmill.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Hold on. I think I had the video. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up really quick.
So we were having some shenanigans in the gym.
Yeah. Big time.
Hell yeah, dude.
Let me see. Oh, I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer. I'll just play.
Come over here.
You can kind of see how short the bathing suit is.
Hello, this is Fudge. From the hashtag Shots Fudge podcast. And I'm exercising.
How did security.com?
We were working out, dude.
ShotsFudgePodcast.com. To watch our podcast and listen.
There was that. There's more videos, but I think I need to like make a Jeff edit, like a minute clip that's like real nice and funny. And I'm surprised I haven't done that yet. Well, I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised either, but
Yeah, but I need to do it, and it'll be good. It'll be really funny. I mean, it seemed like everybody else knew about the multiple fountain excursions, so I'm sure Allie heard about it by now.
oh yeah,
right?
she talked to me about it.
What'd she say?
She was cool. She's like, "Did you go on a fountain?" I was like, "Yeah."
You know what? I'm gonna give it to Allie, dude. Like, she was mad chill considering how fucking shitty we were. There was nothing about how we were that was okay for a stressed out married couple who, by the way, had their kid there with them. And this isn't on Allie. This is on Jeff. You just don't do anything with your kid. You just have no plans with the kid. Just have him run around. And this is Jeff.
Yeah, we'll let Finn take care of it.
Yeah, right? So, dude, I play some Wu-Tang. I'm bumping Wu-Tang in the groomsmen room. Everybody's loving it. Jackson's there, and Jeff's like, come on, man. I don't want Jackson. And I'm like, all right, are you sure, man? You can't understand. He's like, no, Terrell. I'm like, all right, fine. I get, no matter how much of an asshole, it's like you got to respect the father thing, right? And then 2 minutes later, he's like, so Jackson, fucking Jackson. I'm like, I can't play Wu-Tang and you're cursing at the kid. Let me put the Wu-Tang back on. So Jeff fucks off somewhere for a hot minute. I throw death metal on. Jackson's running circles around the table.
Who's Jackson?
His kid.
Oh.
He's right. Remember that? He would high five us when he'd run by.
Yeah.
It was great. Jeff comes in. He's like, the kids are, dude, that was the most fun that poor fucking child had that entire fucking, not weekend, midweek fucking wedding excursion thing, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
Dude, he ran around in circles for like a solid 4.5 fucking minutes. Listen to Black Dahlia, just having the time of his life, throwing us high fives, dude. Jeff's like, come on, man, just fucking, like, Jeff, how about you fucking figure out what your kid's gonna do when you and your wife are in the most stressful part of the whole fucking wedding. You guys like, oh, we gonna get married, right? It's the whole thing, right? Well, you just no plan with the kid? No plan?
No plans, man. So anyway, dude. So
dude, buy some duct tape and put the kid on a wall somewhere, dude. Yeah. You go and you fucking spray water in its face. We would have got out. We would have chewed through each other's restraints. I'm gonna get you out, Finn.
I got you, man.
I got you.
I am disappointed you couldn't break into the pool. Because you're really good at breaking into stuff.
Oh, you know what? That's what that video was. I think we have a video of that.
No.
Yeah.
Of you failing miserably trying to break into the pool?
It was some high-tech shit, guys. Just so you know. You know I'm not no schlub when it comes to getting into places we're not supposed to be, okay? And I'm gonna say it was a little difficult. I couldn't get in.
How was security not called?
Didn't they come out right when we like hopped out of the fountain?
I think we were in the bar.
When they came out?
Yeah.
But were they going to look at the fountain excursion, but we were already drinking at the bar?
Yeah, we were just spilling water everywhere.
Little late, pal.
Little late,
feller.
But yeah, we were literally like, hey, gay guy, the pool's that way? All right, thanks, dude. It's closed. Yeah, definitely, guy. We're good.
It's closed.
Sir, what are those towels for? Don't worry about it. Like, how was security not called then?
I love how we had towels to like just let everybody know, like, we're swimming, dude. Just so you know, we're taking a dip.
So, like,
imagine if the pool's open, the night would have went completely different.
Yeah, we would have never left that.
We would have I don't know. We would have swam for like 5 minutes, then went into the bar sopping wet.
We went into the bar sopping wet.
Oh yeah, because we went into the fountain. Okay. You know what's a shame? I have to take a piss.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, but I gotta.
All right,
Can you handle this?
Yeah.
Talk about something that I probably forgot and that you don't need to tell me, and I'll just figure out when I watch this, if I do.
You're not gonna watch it. You never watch it.
I used to. I'll watch this one.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, so anyway, this dumbass tries... Well, I guess I can't call him a dumbass. That's not fair. I apologize, Fudge. So we're trying to break into a pool. Security's not coming for some dumb reason. Fucking... So we're like, fuck it. And, like, you could see Bridget being like, all right. They're starting to, like, drunkenly think together about some way to get through this. We're like, let's go in the fucking fountain, dude. You gotta remember, so we leave, we go to the fountain. The fountain is right in front of the fucking front desk. So there's a front desk here, front door, and it's like 10 yards, and it's just a fucking fountain. Lights everywhere. You could see it from the fucking bar, I'm pretty sure. I'm telling a fountain story, Fudge. Come on, hustle.
What?
So we're like, I'm saying how we got into the fountain. After you peed it, meanwhile.
I think the first time is when I peed in it, right?
Well, we peed it way before we tried to get into the pool. Well, you peed into it.
Yeah. I'm surprised I'm not divorced after that. Like, you would think that'd be it for my wife, right? That she'd be like, Jesus Christ, this cannot happen any longer. I am done with this.
She was definitely like, she's like, go inside, Dan. I'm like, nah, pee in there, Dan. I'm like, don't be a puss.
That sounds about right.
Just you peeing in there.
So that was the first time.
Yeah, and this was before the pool, like the pool thing.
Yeah. The second time, you actually, like, you were in there pretty good. You were submerged.
We were both in
the now pee-filled.
Now pee-filled fountain.
Yeah, I thought, did I even dip my nuts in there? Like, I think I just went in with my feet and called it a wrap. You know what I mean?
Something like that. I can play a video. So basically, we didn't find the pools, so we...
Well, no, we found it.
We found the pool.
Couldn't get in. It was locked. I tried to break in. I failed everybody.
So let's see if I can get
See you later, guy.
as close as I can here. Fuck.
Yeah, you get to do it like that.
Hi, this is Fudge from Fudge Finn's #ShotsLikes podcast. And we're at a Hilton near you. And we're coming to stay or get drunk. We're coming. We're coming big time.
And we're at a Hilton near you.
And we're coming big time.
Oh, we're coming. Oh, dude, classic Fudge and Finn right there. Dude, classic.
But yeah, the
you
best-
You fix the rug. This is gonna freak me out the whole time. There you go. I appreciate it.
So
You're a nice guy.
the best part was like after we're like, all right, let's. It was probably Bridget's like, guys, before security actually shows up, let's get the fuck out of here. So instead of going upstairs like normal people who just went into a fountain, we went to the bar. And I remember security was like, were you guys just in the fountain?
No way. They came up and asked us?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that happened. We're both like, nah.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm pretty sure they came into the bar.
I legit don't remember. We're going to have to ask Jeff.
Yeah, well, ask Jeff. Or maybe it was out front. At some point they came up, they're like, were you guys in the fountain? We're like, nah. And they're like, well, you're dripping water everywhere.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it
Was
happened.
Bridget with us when it happened?
No idea. I think she was just always with us, I think.
Well, no. When we went to the bar, she went up to the. She wasn't with us in the bar.
yeah, maybe.
Or maybe. I mean, she might have been.
I remember-
She might have been there for like a few minutes just to say hi to Jeff and bounced. But she definitely. I mean, we were at the bar for a good like hour and a half. I think, like hanging out. We had a few drinks.
Well, I remember going to the bar and the bartender didn't want to serve us because she knew we were in the fountain. And then somehow, like, my magic power of getting cut off but always getting served, like,
Yeah.
came through and, like, I schmoozed her and she got us drinks.
It did happen eventually, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been cut off before.
I've been cut off like 5 times. I always get served afterwards.
You always figure it out, right? Throw some massive tip down, like, dude, I
Just a bunch of
drink a
different
lot.
things
Just stop. Just fucking give me alcohol,
Yeah.
asshole. I have more alcohol. I'll drink that and come right back into your bar.
Yeah, your
Just-
choice.
You can make
You want
the
to make money? You don't want to make money.
Either way, I'm going to be in
The
here
fuck
and I'm
we
going to
doing,
remain
lady?
this drunk. Yeah, she didn't seem the happiest, but yeah,
Jeff.
Jeff was hurting the next day.
He's a pussy.
So I
He
mean,
should have been pre-gaming this whole this for the past 2 months. He should have been drinking to like build up some fucking tolerance.
I know me and Bridget want to eventually do some kind of like, you know, not rehearsal, but reception type of thing. You know, we want to eventually do something. I don't know how I'm going to pull through it.
You'll be all right.
Because like
I'll be a part of it.
Because like I can't not.
So I'll like be by you the whole time. Stand in between you and Bridget, and then like we'll do shots together.
But I can't be like obliterated. I gotta just get to that part and like say kind stuff about my wife so she's happy and we didn't waste thousands of dollars, and then I could just be obliterated.
Your call, man.
I'll give some wild speech, be like, listen, hold on, father, right? It's not gonna be religious. Hold on, priest.
Hey, pedophile, shut the fuck up for a second. I'm trying
What's
to talk.
the Jew guy? What's the Jew guy? Listen, matzah man. I don't know what the...
What is the Jew guy?
Moses.
He's a Moses.
He's a Moses. Listen, Moses. Dude, we should get a Hebrew dude.
Hey, dreidel, calm the fuck
Hey,
down.
dreidel. So fucking right. You could say racist because Jews are technically a race. Or no, an ethnicity. I'm sorry, an ethnicity. Channeling my college paper. An ethnicity, I believe. So the fountain, I pissed in it. We swam in the piss-filled fountain. We couldn't break into the door, specifically me, for the pool. We worked out for 25 seconds.
Yeah, and I think we like just fucked off after that. Like,
No, yeah, after the bar, we made the smart move and went to bed at like 11-something.
Yeah.
Jeff fucked up and stayed there in the bar until like 2.
Yeah.
And I told him the next day, I was like, what are you doing, you fucking asshole? Me and Keith were hands down so much drunker than anybody was yesterday, will be today. Really,
at
at any
in our hotel rug.
Yeah, well, you know, DW, baby. DW, son. So next morning, we get our shit
Bridget
together.
got mad at me too because
What'd you do, motherfucker? What'd you do to my wife?
I didn't do anything to her. We're leaving the fucking rehearsal dinner. I'm like, oh, wait, before we go upstairs. She's like, what are you doing? I just grabbed a plate and just started shoving penne vodka onto it.
Oh yeah, when I went into your room the next morning because I was like, I guess I was just, I would think I was trying to make you take a shot. I think you needed the shower. Whatever. You like took the blanket and some pillows from your room.
But yeah, I left the thing. I was like, she's like, what are you doing? I was like, fucking dinner for later. You kidding me? And I just walk out with this plate of fucking penny vodka.
I didn't remember or notice that.
Yeah.
Of course she did. Poor dead sober woman.
I'm like,
just,
go get a plate. What are you doing?
Yeah, but poor broad was all sober and shit. She didn't want to be doing douchebag shit like us.
I didn't give a fuck, dude. When I was taking that vodka, the penny vodka, like, the people at the thing, they were like cleaning up and shit. I'm like, excuse me 1 second.
One more plate for me.
No one's eating. There's no plates anywhere. No one's eating. Everyone's leaving. I'm like, excuse me.
You're like, don't worry, I'm taking this plate upstairs.
And I just start walking away, and they're like, "The fuck you doing, dude?"
Dude,
It was probably like
Hilton should ban us, dude. We there's no way, like, in regards of like etiquette, not even etiquette. Fuck etiquette, dude. We were urinating and swimming in their fountain at front, dude. You know what?
I didn't pee.
You know what? And I'll give respect to Jeff.
I
I'm going to give respect to Jeff because this is what he said. You know what, Jeff? This is made up for everything, okay? And I'm gonna give this one to you. You know what he said? He said, "Fuck him. The fucking pool was closed." Thank you. Somebody understood our plight. Somebody
open the pool.
Open the fucking. We would have been in the pool all night. We would have fine. Nobody would have drowned.
Problems.
Right?
No problems.
My wife has some medical experience. She would have live. Right? She would have got the water out of the lungs. God forbid.
I mean, we probably would have. You would have been like, I'm going to jump off something.
I would have front flipped,
Pull
belly
the treadmill
flapper.
in. We're going to jump off the treadmill into the...
Yeah, why do I... So when I get real drunk, I want to jump off of things in the water.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that.
It's fun.
Remember... Oh my God, remember with fucking Bro-Nado when I fucking was going to jump off the first floor thing and they called the cops on us because of it? I know we've spoken to that, but just real quick... I jumped off that fence into the pool, right? I did do that, but that was like 5 feet high. It wasn't very high.
It was still sketchy because of the fence and your size.
It was far away, but I didn't care. I was well drunk enough, and I was like, listen, you guys are pussies. Let's fucking do something, right? So then I wanted to go up. So the one side, it was like a shitty hotel that Jack got us claiming it was a condo, and the one side was closer to the pool, right?
Was that before or after he said we got an Airbnb in Buffalo, New York? AKA fucking Canada.
Yeah, I love the $170 I spent on the passport. Thanks, Jack. So the one side that was closer to the pool down the shore during Bronado, there were these people outside hanging out drinking, and we're like, we're talking, oh, fucking blah, blah, blah. We're hanging out. Everything seems cool. But, like, one of the fucking people out of, like, the 4 or 5 that were out there was getting all sketched out about me trying to jump off the thing into the pool.
Naturally.
I'm like, no, don't do that. No, don't do. I'm like, lady, listen, I know you're somehow, like, 150 pounds heavier than me, but you need to fucking relax. I'm going to be fine. Like, I've watched I've seen every Jackass. I'm going to live.
You would just slipped and fell.
I would have gotten so hurt. I would have...
if you made the...
I never fucking... I would have gotten so hurt, dude. It was like fucking what? Like 15 feet in the air? It was high. And the pool was like 7 feet deep. I would have fucking gotten fucked up, dude.
I think if you launched, you'd have been all right. If you made the launch, you'd be all right. But I think what would have happened is you would get 1 foot up and then committed and then slipped.
So here's the problem. What I would have done is gone over the balcony and stood on the outside. And then I would have fucking...
Oh, you would have been fine then. I didn't know that's what you were doing.
I think what happened, because the one broad was so like, don't, blah, blah, blah. They're the ones who fucking called the cops on us.
For sure.
There were like 2 or 3 of us like rolling weed, like, oh, cops are here? People showed up, we're fucking... I think I talked to the cop for a little bit, right?
Yeah, you just did the same thing we just did to security. The cop was like, sir, were you in a pool? And you're like, nope.
I was only in a bathing suit, dead topless, no shoes. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, officer. Covered in water.
He's like, why don't you guys just go inside, huh?
Yeah. No, he was cool because he didn't fuck with us at all. I mean, I would have fucked something up if I jumped off that thing. It was high, dude. It was the first, it wasn't the second story I would have never done because I hate heights, but when it comes to listen, if no one's getting ballsy at all, someone's got to get ballsy. Someone's got to do something.
I hear you.
I wouldn't do it now, though. I got a kid now. I can't be breaking legs and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You have a kid. You only peed in a fountain, fucking trying to break
Kids
into
alive.
a pool.
We didn't get arrested. Kids alive. We didn't get arrested, dude. Focus on the positives, you son of a bitch.
So, yeah, we went to
Back
bed.
to the wedding.
You wake me up. We're doing shots. And so
You were being the vagina a little bit. You were like, give me like 45 minutes. Give me till 10. I'm like, all right, asshole. So I go over like a half an hour earlier than that.
Yeah, 5 minutes later.
Knock, knock, knock. And you're up like brushing your teeth like, what's up, fag? I'm like, let's go. So I saw your plate of fucking penne. That was funny. You grabbed all your shit. You moved it to my room because you had to check out of yours.
Yeah. And then
Never sent me money. No big deal. I don't need it. I'm not trying to buy a house.
I would.
Yeah, no, I don't fucking.
Right.
I'm not going to bust you. Well, I have to. Why? Come on. Why wouldn't I do that? Why wouldn't I be an asshole about it? I'm not going to ask you for the fucking money. I sent you your money back for the AC room.
I told you not to.
I wish I kept it. Because that fucking room, dude. This whole wedding.
Dude,
Jeff, I just want to let you know that your wedding fucked me financially. I have problems. My savings is gone. I'm not going to pay for it. No, I'm actually all right. But a lot of money, dude.
A lot of money.
Let's take a shot to Jeff's expensive ass fucking wedding.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
Expensive.
What do we got? A bat?
That you left in my car, you fucking loser.
Oh, you have it. That's good.
Yeah, I got to give it to you because I don't fucking want it. I already got my own bat. But I'm going to keep the bat. I'm going to set it up because now, great thing about this house I'm probably buying, the finished basement, whole nerd area. You gotta come over. I want to say every other weekend. You got to come over.
Fair.
We're gonna get drunk in the basement. Bridget will keep the kid alive, and then we'll just be in the basement.
I'm in.
It's gonna be good. We're gonna have a little man area. There's gonna be TV, multiple gaming systems. It's probably where I'll store all my weed.
Weed room.
And then the back door to the backyard's right there. Fire pit.
There we go.
Except there's a creek.
We got a creek.
That has water. Got a creek.
All right.
Got a creek. It makes water noises. We can look. We could try and fish. There's no way there's anything in there. But actually, there's frogs in there.
We'll put fish in there.
Apparently, the kids come down trying to get frogs. So I'm probably going to get real high and be like, hey, kid, you find any frogs?
We'll get some fish in
You guys find some frogs on my side of the creek. Right?
So we're leaving.
Tell your parents, ask them if they got any weed.
Leave my hotel
Get
room.
him a crick.
I'm going in this jerk-off hotel room, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm taking all the blankets and all the pillows out of this hotel room because I need something to sleep on. Key tip, when you're stealing...
Just a tip.
Well, I didn't steal. I borrowed.
For a sec.
When you're going to steal or borrow...
You gave it back.
2 comforters, 4 pillows, whatever else, sheets.
I feel pretty bad. You should have slept on the end of the bed, dude.
No, whatever, dude. I stole that blanket. I tipped $20.
That's true.
Because the nerd who was coming to clean the room probably saw $20, said, I ain't saying shit about this.
Yep.
And in my defense, when we were leaving the next day, I have video proof if the hotel wanted to give me shit.
You dropped the blankets back off.
No, I threw the comforters and pillows at that door.
Did you check your credit card to see if they gave the money back?
No.
Me either.
Yeah.
Although I didn't really do anything in my hotel room to deserve not getting my money back.
Yeah, I just threw the comforter and the pillows at that hotel, and it was just like... like, someone definitely woke up to that. Yeah.
They opened the door. Oh, I can't wait to step over these blankets and pillows.
All right,
we do have video proof.
Fast forward.
Well, no, rewind. Because we fast forward. You're talking about after the wedding. We got to rewind some. We got a lot of stuff. We haven't even talked about my broke ass leg yet, dude. We got a lot of. We haven't talked about the gang signs in the photos, son.
All right, let's.
So next morning, I snag your pussy ass, tell you stop being a bitch, leftover plate of petty vodka, you steal blankets and pillows, we take some shots, and we're off to the room. Oh no, in the lobby early.
As always.
Early. We beat the fucking father-in-law there.
Of course we did. That guy does not like us.
You know what was funny? You know what I liked? And here's the deal.
He might be the only one that does not like us.
And I don't blame him at all.
Not at all.
I'm going to bust your balls here, even though I probably would have, I didn't think about it until he said something as well. But I'm not actually busting your balls, but I'm going to bust your balls here.
Sure.
When he was like, hey, can you get out of his seat so I can sit in his seat? My fucking leg's killing me.
I don't remember that.
He asked it because we were sitting in the seats there, and then he came up and he was talking to us.
Wait, what seats? In the
lobby waiting for the bus to get to the fucking venue.
Yeah.
And he eventually, he gave it a few minutes, and he was kind of waiting for the whole old lady on the subway thing. For oh, you want to sit down? He just looked at you. He was like, can you get out of the seat so I could sit in the seat? Like, absolutely, absolutely. And you got up right away. Of course, you were very polite to him and everything, but it was just so funny that we were just so hungover and all fucking groggy and shit that we didn't think to let this guy walk in with a cane.
Did he have a cane?
Yeah.
I was going to say,
he had
he didn't have a cane.
Dude, he told us 3 different stories about how he fell and busted his ass.
Now,
we were sitting with Allie's father.
If he was smart, he would have used that as an excuse not to come to a wedding.
We were sitting. His daughter's getting married.
Who cares?
We were sitting with Allie's father for
he can't make the first dance
anyway. He did. I can't believe he just said that. It's okay.
I don't care. I don't care at all.
It makes sense. But I just thought that was unbelievably hilarious that he eventually just looked at you. He was like, "Can you get out of the seat so I could sit in it?" You were like, "Yeah, no, yeah. Sorry." And I think he gave the benefit of the doubt. He wasn't a dick about it. I think he was like, the guy's probably so fucking hungover. I've been there. You know what I mean?
Well, fuck that guy anyway.
Nah, he was chill.
Was he?
Yeah, no, he was all right.
I remember him bossing me out of a seat.
No, you didn't, because I just told you. No, he was bullshit with us for a good 20 minutes. He was chill shit. I just needed to point out the fact that neither of us had the fucking mental fucking stability to be like, dude, one of us should get the fuck up so this 1.5 leg looking motherfucker, cane walking motherfucker could get a seat here. You know what I mean? Very funny. So we were mad early, and we even beat the father-in-law with the 1.5 legs. And so everybody eventually shows up. Jeff, the latest, of course, as usual. And we get in this bus. So I start playing the Wu-Tang in the bus.
Naturally.
He's already getting mad at me. He's already saying, stop the Wu-Tang. I'm like, Jeff, listen.
Wu-Tang's going.
Why would you bring your fucking wonderful, poor child, and I say poor because you didn't figure out nothing for this kid. Yeah. He's going to hang out with the boys. He's going to experience some shit. He's going to forget it.
He's damn lucky that his kid is not dumb, I guess. Because I was really trying to get that kid to take his pants off at the fucking walking.
Didn't he say something like he walked with Jeff and talked about Daddy, I'm taking my pants off?
Yeah. Because the entire ride, I'm like, dude, When you're walking down the aisle, pants down.
You were really crossing the line.
so crossing the line.
Yeah, it was good.
I
It was
like,
good.
dude, pants down. It would be
See,
funny,
me
right?
being a father,
Funny, right?
I
It's gonna
couldn't
be
cross
funny.
that line, right? But behind the scenes, no one looking, I'm supporting you crossing that line.
Yeah,
Because that's
I'd
fucking
cross
funny.
that line, dude.
Listen, small child, you're going to have to take your pants off. I'm not going to look, okay? I'm not asking you to
I'm
do
not
it
some
because I'm going to look.
pedophilia motherfucker, okay? I'm just saying.
You shouldn't know what that word means yet, but forget about it. Your dad will throw you some gabagool later. Don't worry. Here's the deal. You walk up, you got the ring,
You're going
pants
down the
down.
line, pants down. Could you imagine if that shit happened, dude? Oh, I would have gotten in so much trouble. It would have been great. It would have stopped the ceremony.
I can't. Allie had every chance to be like, "I hate you. Get out of my wedding." You know what I mean?
Everyone would have laughed if he dropped trow, started walking down the aisle.
Everybody would have lost it.
He would have lost it, dude. It would have been
If he
funny.
turned around, and was just like, "Yeah,"
I would have made the wedding, dude.
just like WWF'd it. Like, my name's Jackson, and my pants are not on.
Well, I think that, yeah, I don't know. It would have been fucking great,
It
dude.
would have been fantastic.
Yeah, I would be like, I did that shit.
Yeah, it would have definitely ruled.
I did that shit.
So, unfortunately, well, probably more fortunately, he didn't take his pants off.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're in the bus.
I'm slinging shooters.
I'm sitting
vodka.
next to Red Man, having a good time. We're bullshitting. We're talking about a CPAP machine that I need to get. Badly need to get.
I hear you, dude. I didn't get a new mask. It doesn't matter. Keep going.
Yeah, that's right. You snagged one somehow from like fucking Justin's fucking family member, some shit, right?
My other best friend is my roommate.
No, you
He's
shut the
he's
fuck
a good
up.
roommate.
You shut the fuck up right now. You get all those words out of your goddamn mouth, or we're gonna fight right here.
That's what we'll talk about. I got time to fight.
We're gonna move on. I don't want to get upset. I'm here to entertain the people. Okay, here to entertain the listeners. We're not gonna talk about it. We're gonna move on. Saying some best friend type of shit, motherfucker. You fucking
Being in that van, I was like, "Who wants shooters? I'm passing shooters."
only Joey.
And in my head, I'm like, "Everyone's
Only
gonna
Joey.
say yes." I'm gonna start tossing shooters up and down this
I
van.
can't believe these dudes. Like I don't like.
Embarrassing.
But
Do a
you know
shot.
what? You know what I will say. You know what I will say. I don't know how much I like myself when I'm like this.
Oh, I love it.
I know you love it.
You love it too, dude. Because you watch it and you're like, "This is great."
It's like a quarterly thing right now. It's gonna have to be knocked down to like once a year eventually.
At least 4 to 5.
No,
50.
4 or 5 is too much. 4 is the max. It should only be 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. Drunk fudge just can't be something that happens
Yeah.
anywhere near on the reg. It's not a safe thing. It's not okay.
It's a great thing.
You know, it's great for you. It's great for you. And I understand why it's great. And I'm happy that it's great for you because it's great for me when it's
Thanks,
great
man.
for you and it's great on
appreciate
both
you,
ends. Yeah. I appreciate you too. That being said,
This guy doesn't deserve it.
not there yet. I can't wait to get there. Oh man, when you show me that video, I was like, oh no. That's why I can't, because
Fuck that guy, though, dude. That was a fucking jerk.
So here's the deal. All right, we're back in the groomsman room. The van, he wouldn't let me play Wu-Tang. I played it. He got
I gotta
mad.
take
I
a
shut
piss.
it off.
Keep
Now he's
going.
all right. So, all
I
right, so
really
that's
have
fine.
to. I'm just trying to get you back.
I'm back. I'll pour a shot, you know. Yeah, I'll talk about it real quick. Boof on the beat, man. This beat is fucking so good, dude. And this rapper, Henry AZ, I'll be honest, I haven't heard of him before now, right? But, you know, on this beat, on my dude's beat, he spit some fucking killer bars. He really did. So I definitely want to, you know, I was checking out some of his shit earlier, and it was pretty good. And, you know, Juicy J's got him signed and shit, and I think it's going to be a good thing. You know, Henry AZ, fucking, I mean, I don't know how he found Pufo's beat. I don't know what happened, whatever, but it's fucking sick, dude. Bufo on the beat, man. You know, fucking, like every social media, whatever, Bufo, B-U-F-O, on the beat, all across the board. Dude wrote like 75% of my album in regards to the music, the beats. And just support the motherfucker because he's a fucking great dude and he's going to keep fucking working with me writing fucking dope rap music, but I didn't have to talk about anything wedding wise because I just talked about Bufo. So we're back to the bus, right?
Yeah.
We're still on the bus. So finish the bus off because I'm ready to get into the groomsmen
about
room.
it.
Okay, so into the groomsmen room now. So we get in there. Me and you are like, fuck all these fucking losers. Let's grab the
some
spots on the
shots.
couch.
Yeah, we got right in the couch.
Right in the corner, the fucking corner. In the corner,
Two
look at the
couches
whole
for
thing.
fucking 30 dudes.
Dude, I don't know who planned it. I don't know who planned it. So we're there. We got like massive amount of shooters.
2 flasks.
The father-in-law.
2 vodka Gatorades.
The father-in-law was there for like 17 minutes max, dude. He just bounced and that was it. He never came back.
Who knows where he went?
And it was definitely because of us. Like, we were so outlandish. We were not okay, dude.
We were in the groomsmen room. I thought it was a safe zone. I thought we were in a safe zone.
Nothing safe about it, dude. I remember this dude looking at us and looking like over towards us, and like he did not look happy. And like once he left, he didn't come back, dude. Like that was it.
I think he popped in once at the end.
Yeah, that was. And I don't blame him, dude. You know, I don't blame him at all. But so yeah, this is the same room that we had Jackson running around circles of death metal, giving us high fives. He was having a great time. Jeff, you should have fucking planned something better for your kid, man. If you don't want him listening to death metal, running around circles, giving high fives to the 2 best uncles on the planet, I don't know what the fuck you want, dude.
Yeah, dude.
What do
Get your shit
you invited us into your fucking wedding party, dude? Your fault, not ours. So yeah, I mean, lots of drinking heavy. Big time. Kids running around to death metal. So the photographer comes in. He's like, hey, we can take pictures. That
was a fucking ball bag. Dude.
So I was like basically naked with only my undies on. And I'm like, hey, dude, good, you're here. Let's take some photos. This guy laughs, smiles, starts taking pictures. I'm like, this guy's going to be fucking cool.
Yeah.
Big, fat, pasty white dude, basically naked, asking for photos. Guy smiles, taking pictures. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it, right? One and only time that I think me and this dude were on the same page. Rest of the day,
downhill.
Different books.
Downhill. This guy was intense.
He was bossing motherfuckers around. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
You know? Which makes sense because, like, I need to be bossed around when I'm drunk fudge. You know what I mean? Drunk fudge is a very specific thing. It's a very real thing. It's a real thing, right? It's not.
Like, it's like having lupus. You know, it's serious, but like
it's not necessarily me, but it is.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It's there.
There might be a being that comes and spiritually takes me over and starts acting on my behalf, right?
Yeah.
But drunk fudge is a thing. I thought this guy photographizing me, right? Photogenicizing me, taking pictures of me in my underwear and smiling, laughing. I was like, hey, you know,
This guy gets it.
you know, he, if anything, maybe he's gay. I'm the perfect power bottom. I'm bare all day.
Yeah.
Don't tell my
You are
wife.
furry.
Let's go.
You are
know what I
furry.
mean? I'm a sexy option for gay men who want the power bottom bear. Okay? Although I'll go on top if you need, you know, if I
That's
was
nice
gay.
of you.
Because you switch it up. It's about, you know, it's a 50-50 commitment. You know what I'm saying, dude? Just can't always just do what you want, Keith.
Yeah.
And that's why you'll never be a successful gay man.
I'll work on it.
So I'm thinking this guy is going to be cool. Shit faced in my undies. He's taking pictures. Everything's great. And then that was the one and only time that this dude smiled at me. The rest was not okay, dude.
Yeah.
I accidentally invented my own gang sign, thinking it was an existing one. Every single wedding photo that was taken for Jeff's wedding,
I can't wait to see him.
I threw up this. There was a time where
You're
there were
doubling it down though, right?
most of the time they were taking individual photos, and when it was my turn, he pretended to take pictures. He I swear to God, he made noises with his mouth, pretending and shit. I'm like kneeling. I'm like, why aren't you taking pictures, dude? He was like, no, you're good. I got plenty. I was like, Why aren't you taking pictures? Dude, he didn't. You know those single pictures? You remember what I'm talking about? He didn't take any pictures of me. I'm very aware of like how a camera works, what happens, what a photographer is actually going to do when he takes. He pretended. The second it was my turn. I kneeled down and did this, and he just made noises, and he was like, "All right, you're good." He didn't take any pictures of me, dude.
I don't remember taking mine. So,
well,
how are we so browned out so early on in the day?
Because we started drinking the second we woke up. That's why.
I can't believe I made it.
Made it to what? To where?
The bed. Like that late. Like I made the wedding.
Bed, you slept on the floor.
Yeah, well, you know what I meant. Like I can't believe I made it through that wedding and like everything. I was so hammered.
We can talk all the shit we want, but there was a lot of fun that happened because of the fact that we pretended to hate Jeff's wedding. You know what I mean?
$600 worth of fun? No.
Double that for me, homie.
Yeah, not at all.
Double that for me. I would love any of that money back, Jeff. Well, you Venmo me. We'll figure it out. Yeah, so I thought everything would be cool. I'm like, oh, this will be fun. This guy's smiling. I'm like, all right, this guy's going to be cool. Nope. He was hoping that would be the limit. He was hoping that would be it. Not true. It took me,
he's still going with this. Huh?
It took me like 40 minutes to get ready. I don't know about you.
I think
I was in the bathroom.
You were putting my pants on for me, I think. No, that was later on.
I don't remember that either. Major mistake. No belt loops? You got a 300-pound dude in your fucking wedding party, no belt loops, Jeff? You fucking... Not your wife. Your wife was wonderful. She was very kind. She looked beautiful.
Definitely.
Jeff, you fucking cunt. You invite a 300-pound... I'm a little less than I lost some weight.
I'm proud of you, man.
Pound man... Thank you. Pound man to be in your fucking wedding party. No belt loops in the fucking pants, you fucking asshole. The pants were falling in the whole time, dude.
Plus, they fucking marinated our shoes in WD-40. Like, what the fuck was
We're not there yet.
Yeah, Jesus.
We're not there yet. Dude, remember, yeah, so you didn't let Allie's father, the fucking 1.5 leg dude, not wear these shoes. What do you think my fat fucking ass would have any better luck with them, you fucking jerk off? We're not there yet, though. We're not there. I don't want to skip ahead. I don't want to Tarantino these motherfuckers too much. You know what I mean?
Well, we're like an hour 10 in, dude. We're running out.
No, we're going. We're going. Right. Fuck them.
All right.
We're going. We missed 3 fucking weeks, basically, 2.5.
I hear you, dude.
We're fucking... I'm staying here. I ain't going. I'm definitely not going. Take a shot. Take a shot.
I'll do another.
Us going. Come on, man up. Man up.
Okay, guy.
Let's go. Come on, faster, quicker, more alcohol content.
Content for
I'm going to take mine so it's not at the same time for like 20 seconds.
Definitely.
Same time. You're a jerk.
Easy, big guy.
Oh, I got the best story about what you just said.
You just sounded like her.
The best fucking story. I'm gonna cry laughing when I tell you it. You should laugh. You should be losing your shit when I tell you.
Yeah.
But now I might be over.
Yeah, you don't oversell.
Overdoing it.
Let's keep going here.
Yeah, we got a wedding to get through. Make me take 3 days off.
There's not much to talk about photography besides like what I did to Jeff.
Well, yeah. So let's talk about that. So, all right. So we're on wedding day. Guy seemed cool, but clearly he wanted nothing to do with us.
Wouldn't take your single pictures.
Yeah.
WD-40
So now we're at the wedding. WD-40 shoes. So now we're at the wedding.
Well, no. When I fucking grabbed his dick, I never talked about that.
Well, I don't know where that was because I wasn't a part of it. And even if I was, I probably wouldn't have
been a part of it. So there was a part.
Alcohol's a hell of a drug.
I think there was like 3 people carrying Jeff, and there was like broads, and then like the grooms dudes, like making an aisle, right? And then Allie was on this side of the aisle, and the 3 guys were carrying Jeff to Allie. And I reached out a line. He's spread eagle, and I just go and just fucking palm his dick.
Nice.
And just really hold it.
What did it feel like? Was it bigger than ours?
It was all soup. It was like a lump in some soup. And I'm just holding it. I'm looking at him. He's like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now, dude?" And I look across at like the grooms or the broads.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't look at Allie. She was probably pissed though. There's definitely a picture of me just going.
That tells you something that she saw that with her own eyes and she asked you about the fountain.
Dude, he was. If he was not being held up by 2 men or 3 men, he would have probably swung at me, dude. He was furious.
You know what his problem was?
I grabbed his dick twice, too. I don't remember the other time.
He stayed up too late.
Yeah.
That was his fucking problem. Dude, you're getting married the next day, you fucking degenerate, alcoholic piece of shit. You fucking loser.
You knew there was a chance I was going to grab your dick during a very important emotional
Here's
picture.
the deal. When I have, ceremony, reception, whatever, with me and my wife, if you don't grab my penis, I'm going to be upset.
I'm not grabbing your dick. That's weird.
Would it be too close to home? Would it be too realistic?
Yeah. No, like I knew he was going to get mad.
It's about that one time we shouldn't talk
It's
about.
not gay because he was mad. And there was a lot of other. I think everyone was not happy about the situation.
I think Redman probably popped the chub. He's probably like,
Maybe.
Oh, I liked it. Good for him. Good for him.
But yeah, I was in there, dude. Like.
So he was really that mad, huh?
He's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Are you fucking kidding me? I was like, nice dick. I'm pretty sure I was like, nice dick, dude. I'm pretty sure that was my response.
Well, eventually it'll catch on and people will stop inviting us to weddings, I guess.
Dude, her dad was definitely there. He saw it. Like, Jeff's mom was there. She saw it.
Oh, Jeff's mom probably loved it.
Like, everyone saw
Jeff's
it.
mom's got one hell of a fucking sense of humor. She's got one hell of a sense of humor.
I know,
she
but
probably
how do
fucking
you
loved
not remember me grabbing his dick?
I don't remember a lot of things. I wasn't directly related to the situation.
That's fair.
Dude, that's the... Do you realize, that and then going to Vegas? I didn't drink much in Vegas, although I, made it seem like it, but, the California fires had a bunch of smoke going fucking east.
We had that here, too, from...
No, but, you couldn't see anything. It was bad. I felt like shit. I actually thought I had COVID for a sec. I was like, I'm going to kill my fucking parents.
You might have.
Oh, my God, I'm going to kill my fucking parents. But the smoke... my parents were like, oh, no, we were knocked out in bed for, all yesterday because the smoke. And, you breathe it in your body, I guess.
California, dude.
Fucking cunts. A bunch of liberal fucking cunts. But, we'll go back. Fuck.
So,
we can always bitch about
photos
liberals.
are over. Right? We do the wedding thing. I don't remember
Photos
much of
were before the ceremony?
that. Yeah.
Why would he get mad at that? Why wouldn't he want his cock grabbed?
Twice. I don't remember the other time. I
don't
know
get
I
it.
grabbed it twice. Both during photos. I just don't remember the other
You're grabbing his cock in the back Jeff still talked to us after his wedding, so he can't. You know what? He hasn't. He probably finally saw the wedding photos, and I feel like he hasn't talked to us since. Yeah. Makes sense.
Dude, Jeff, if you're listening, if these photos are this good, don't fucking delete them, dude. If you're not going to post them...
He would have to delete every single one.
If you're not going to post them, at least send us some pictures of me grabbing your dick. Don't be a fucking pussy about it. You know? In fact, I want my money back if you don't. How about that?
We single-handedly douchebagged the entire, the worst fucking people to have at your fucking, oh my God. We're almost shitty friends.
Nah, fuck them, dude.
If it wasn't so goddamn funny, I would say we're shitty friends. But it's funny.
Yeah.
At least to us. And that's all that really matters.
So I say we'll skip talking about the ceremony, because who cares about that, right?
It wasn't as long as I thought.
Well, that's good. So yeah.
Oh, you know what we could say? Nobody heard anything. I don't know if anybody did a sound check in that motherfucker, but
who cares?
Nobody heard. And I was at the wedding party. I couldn't hear anything.
Thank God.
My wife was like,
that was the thing I was thankful for.
My wife was like, nobody heard anything. We couldn't hear anybody. And I was like, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, that was great once that was over.
With the love of the thing, and the love passes over Jesus Christ with the love.
Here's a dumb
and
joke.
Everybody's in love.
Everyone laughs.
But don't forget the thing where Jesus was born. And then the love and all
I'm
the
having
love.
a good time, Fudge.
When
Let's
the
not ruin
love.
it. I want ceremonies. I don't want to think about it. Ooh.
You know that? Do you know that poor guy is dead sober? He's a sober man.
It sucks to be him, dude. Have a drink.
Good guy. Very good guy. I will say. For sure. But just the poor bastard had to say all that fucking boring. And the love with the love and these two. I'm sorry. You want me to do the Spanish version? With juice. With juice and juice together and juice together. With all of Jews out here together for juice and juice wedding. And the both of Jews are together and in love.
Juice.
You know that all of Jews and all of Jews love both of Jews.
It's
and
very
you have
hot
to
out
know.
there. Someone have some juice.
Best thing ever, dude. Best thing. You know what? I'm gonna get like an orchestra of Mexican people to do the thing for my ceremony. You know what I mean? and they be like, listen, when you say you, it has to be the word Jews, and you need to
Emphasize
that.
it.
Oh, exactly. Overemphasize. You need to emphasize the fuck out of the fact that we're people, and you just constantly throw that down all
Goes
over
through
the
every
fucking
person
place.
in the wedding. Like the crowd. Juice.
And juice?
Juice. 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 Okay, second row. Juice. 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 Juice.
We'll have like 2 or 3 of them. Like
Third row, sometime. Juice. 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 And juice. Just goes up and down the whole thing. Okay,
Juice.
back up
Juice.
now. Last row on the right.
Dude, I'm
sometime.
shooting.
Juice.
I'm shooting tears of laughter out of my eyes.
No one's finding it funny except for us.
My wife's like almost crying, like, oh my God, I wanted a real ceremony. Me and you were like laying on the ground crying, like, oh.
Just like, oh, is that juice again?
He won't stop saying juice. Yeah, so no one heard the ceremony. So, all right, they kiss, everybody's happy.
No one's happy, but, well, they might be. Good for them.
Yeah, well, I mean,
We're not happy.
No, we're happy.
Are we? All right, whatever.
We can't hold it against them.
Dude, all I remember is like the
we can and we will, but we can't.
ceremony's over, and like, we got
They had some banging ass hors d'oeuvres and shit, dude.
yeah, cocktail hour was dope.
That food was good. You can't not admit.
I don't remember it, honestly.
Dude, so my wife is the pickiest eater on the fucking planet. Big time. My wife was going ape shit on the food in the hors d'oeuvres, dude. Like, she was like making herself tacos and shit. Remember we took the fucking remember like we were the first ones to go to like the tequila
luge?
slide, tequila luge. This poor chick, she was like, really? You really want to do this? Okay. All right. So put
Like
your mouth
30
here.
seconds in.
So put your right. The first thing we did was walk towards like the liquor ice stand. We're like, hey, bitch, give us liquor, you fucking bitch. Oh, really? Really? Okay. Okay, I guess it's open. Okay. So, all right, fat white guilt guy, put your mouth towards this little icy spout. I'm like
It
this?
looked like a mega clit.
Dude, and she just poured the grossest liquor down that thing.
No, it was Cabo. It was Cabo. The bottle was Cabo. Whether it was Cabo in there or not, I don't know, but the bottle was Cabo.
You know, you gotta prepare yourself for liquor, for straight liquor.
Tequila.
You know? Especially tequila.
Well.
And I'm not against brown liquor, but normally, unless it's like whiskey and scotch, I prefer clear. It hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, I got it in me. Thank you, lady. I don't have any cash on me. I normally tip very well.
Every time.
I didn't say that at all at this wedding.
Definitely.
I
dude.
know I didn't.
Right.
I know I didn't. I'm gonna drink some water, then I'll take a shot.
So I don't remember much of cocktail hour. I remember that.
We're hanging out with Jay. Did you like meet Jay? Talk to Jay? He's a good dude.
I don't know. I was probably right next to you.
Yeah, no, I mean, they sat next to us the whole time. You really don't remember Jay and his wife? Jay, kind of built, tall, like Norwegian-looking dude, blonde wife.
I got nothing.
I think her
They
dress
sat at
was
our
green.
table?
Yes.
Oh,
My
okay.
wife talked to his wife like literally all night.
Yeah, no, I remember them.
Yeah. No, they're also
Wait,
lives right down the street.
hour was
Cocktail hour and the wedding. They sat with us the whole time.
Yeah, I don't remember cocktail hour. I came back around during the wedding a little bit. Cocktail hour, that was a blackout. After that tequila shooter ice luge thing, I was gone for about 45 minutes.
Already. Okay. All right. Let's break the luge
Yeah,
open.
I was-
I don't even know how it works yet. I'm not.
That was legit 45 minutes of me not being there.
Dude, that broad seemed unbelievably confused. Like, she didn't even know how to use the booze luge yet.
Yeah, well,
She didn't know. She was like, already? You want to... This is here for show. You want to... Okay. All right. Put your fat mouth there.
well, see,
Put it there, you pasty...
so I don't remember. Was there anything funny during cocktail hour? Like I said, I was blacked out. I came.
I don't think so.
So
we did the luge. We did the liquor
We
luge.
did the luge, and I was gone.
I think we were the only ones.
I was
to do
gone
it.
for like 45 minutes, and I came to when we all had to line up with like the broads to like go out on the dance floor or whatever the fuck we had to do. Oh, the groomsmen, the brides, come down.
I think I did a lot of robot and a lot of gang signs.
Well, here's the funny part. So you were ahead of me, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you missed my whole thing. So we're staying in line, right? And the broad I was with, the one I apologized to like a day earlier. She's like, oh, I'm like really nervous to like go out there. I was like, what the fuck are you nervous for? Who gives a fuck? She's like, no, I'm nervous. Like, I wish I could have a drink. And I look to my left, and we're right next to the ice luge. I'm like, oh, all the liquor's gone. There was a bottle of Cabo still there for some fucking reason. So I'm like, I got you, lady. I just grab the Cabo and somehow find a solo cup and just pour Cabo into this cup. I'm like, here you go. You have a drink. Calm the nerves. She's like, no, like I'm not going to drink that. I was like, okay. And just... What a dumb clam.
Why'd you invite us?
What dumb claim? She's like, I'm nervous, I need a drink. I get her a drink. She says no. So I'm already pissed, right? I'm like the sober bitch. And she's like,
So this chick sucked that you were lined up with?
no, she was actually she was probably very awesome. I have
Like,
no
I
idea.
just don't remember.
I really have no idea.
Yeah.
But all I remember is like, so I do this shot and she's like, oh, let's like, what do you want to do? Right. For the gay little thing. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm just going to walk out there. She's like, let's do that thing where like I'll grab your arm and you like spin under me or something. Like a dance, a dance move.
Sounds gay.
Yeah. But she's like, you know how the dude like spins the broad around? She's like, I'll do it to you. I was like, okay, lady. I was like, if that's what you want. Dude.
I don't remember you falling, so I
didn't
guess-
fall, but it was way better. Because, like, I'll get up. So,
Okay.
like, you're supposed to do the under thing. This is me. Like, I had her hand. I was just like... like, so ungracefully drunk, just did that move. And she's just like, oh, my God. I'm like, yeah, what's going on? We nailed that.
We nailed it, baby. I think I just got, like, the go-to move is the robot. It's like the only move you got, you know?
Well, I think
I
Joe
don't-
just fell on the floor.
He purposely fell.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, I was like, that's...
Joe, you know what? Dude, Joe, he commits, dude.
He does
When he
commit.
decides, he fucking commits, bro.
Yeah.
It was nice seeing Joe. I haven't seen that motherfucker in a long time. It was cool hanging out with him. I know he lives like somewhere super far away now and shit, but back to us being douchebags.
Yeah. So we get to a wedding.
Begin there.
We go over the gay mom dance, dad dance, gay
the
shit.
The only time my wife was upset with me throughout the whole midweek wedding, the fireworks were getting shot up.
Katie was real mad at me too. She's like, you fucking kidding me? You could have fucking burned your fucking head off. I was like, that's fine. Wait, so what did you do? Because all I remember is
So we talked
you
about
putting your hand in it, and you're like, you won't do it. I was like, I won't do it, you fucking pussy. So, all right, walk me through your side here.
So I'm pretty sure I was like,
And this was way
we
there.
were talking at our table like, we gotta run up quick. We're gonna go through the fireworks, as if like we knew when the fireworks were gonna go off. We just got lucky. We went right after one another. We talked about it. We were like, oh, I was like, I'm gonna like wave my hand in it.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm gonna put my fucking head in it. And I was like, okay. I was like, you do it, dude. We should be fine. My wife was so bad. She was like, your whole fucking career, your whole job is your hands. What if you fucking hurt your hand? You wouldn't be able to work, you fucking idiot. Out of all the shit we did, and she taped, and she knew, that's what she got mad at me for. She was like, you're a fucking asshole. She was like, your whole job is your fucking hands. She's like, because I went to the fucking fireworks and I waved my hands through them all. It obviously didn't hurt. It was nothing, but I understand where she's coming from. It makes sense. Dude,
Now,
what I'm never going to forget, so I probably should wait to let you tell, but I just want to tell it. What I'm never going to forget is me waving my hands, whatever. I wave my hands at the fireworks, and I look back, and this is your face. You're like... Your face, like, through the... You were, like, trying to keep your eyes open? You put your head... Dude, you went to this one firework, like, you committed to it, and you were like... Dude, fireworks gulfing your fucking head, dude, shooting on the sides of your head. And you popped out and you were like... Dude, I was the only one who saw it. I was the only one who saw your face. No, dude, people might have saw it, but I saw your eyeballs when you did this. It was... Dude. Like, you, like, had this fucking face going. It was immaculate. It was the best thing I've ever seen in my fucking life.
First of all, there's no way Jeff and Allie weren't sitting at their table watching this. It was right there. But I remember sticking my head in the flames and like coming up, and I could feel the burn and like the singeing of my hair.
Is that why it smells like burnt hair?
And I remember the first thing I did was look up, and I was facing the DJ. And he looks at me, he's like, dude, are you cool?
Really?
I was just like...
You forcefully put your head in, dude. You were just like...
Gotta commit, dude.
It was... Ugh.
Yeah, how's your hand feel? How's my head feel, you fucking pussy?
Nothing happened. You fucking pussy! Nothing happened to my hands. It was absolutely fine. But it's so funny that like the only thing my wife got mad at was that, which it makes complete sense.
Did she yell at me for sticking my head in there?
I don't think she gave a shit.
No.
I mean, I don't remember her. She didn't realize what we did because she got mad at me when I told her after the fact. Like not on the way. It might have been on the way home after I dropped you off.
Maybe. Drop me off where?
At your house.
Okay, yeah, the next day. I thought this was during the wedding.
In the middle of the street. Drop me off where? Like I was driving somewhere during Jeff's wedding. Like I wasn't fucking inebriated, not even realizing what my middle name was. Dude, yeah, so I looked. Like I waved my hand through. I really barely did anything with it, to be honest. But like I waved my hand through. Like you could do that. Like nothing really happens. I looked back, dude. Like your face, you were just like... it was just like no expression, just eyes wide open, and you just stuck your head.
Shut my eyes.
You stuck your head in the fucking like all at the side of your head. So you were like, we're so dumb, dude. Stop inviting us to your weddings, dude.
There had to be at least 30 people that saw that, right? Like it
was so dumb, dude. It was so dumb. It was bad. It was really fucking stupid.
I remember a lot of like before that, like that I was on the dance floor with you guys all night.
We danced a lot. I don't know why. I don't like dancing at all, but I was so drunk, and I know my wife likes dancing at weddings, and I was just like, let's go, babe. She was like, really? I was like, let's fucking do it. Dude, I was just so inebriated. I was like, let's dance.
All I remember is you two were like dancing. I was just standing there like.
She grabbed you right away.
Well,
she was like.
Well, for the slow dance.
Yeah, I wasn't the first time we were dancing was for a slow dance.
We all slow danced together.
The three of us slow danced.
No, I just remember being out there and like just stand there and like you were dancing with her, like me and you locked eyes and I started fist pumping. And then you just started fist pumping. And we
I just like push her out of the way.
it was just like a fist pump party, dude.
Dude, remember, fast forward a little bit. We'll go back. Remember when like I was supposed to go in and like say bye and like grab something and like Wu-Tang came on? Bridget told me that you guys were like, wait a minute, where's Dan? And you guys were both like, oh no, we hear Wu-Tang. And you guys went in and you just see me on the dance floor like by myself dancing
You
to
had your
Wu-Tang.
bag on. There was just shit falling out of the bag.
And then she said, I guess the bag was open. There was shit falling out of the bag.
No, it was on a dance floor. There was just people like, what's this guy doing?
I'm like, yeah, bro. Let's fucking go, dude.
Dude,
So-
the Queen song.
Oh, yeah, dude. Come on, bitch. We are the...
Grab the fucking fork, you bitch.
What song was it? What Queen song was it? Oh, it was Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah. And you were like...
We were singing to the floor. You describe it. You describe it.
You were like... So we're all singing. The whole table's singing. We got the whole thing going. And you have this fork, and you're singing into a fork. And, like, B-Dog just starts really singing. And you, like, put the fork to her. And she just, like, kind of, like, shoves the fork off. And you're like, grab the fucking fork, you bitch. I think
You
I
had the
have it.
video, right?
I think I have it.
Yeah. Find it real quick. The sound will be nice.
Put a gun against the sand. Pull trigger now is Mama, bitch, grab the fork. Leave it all behind it, babe. God damn, let's do it. Mama. Blood, sometimes I I missed it. I missed it. I fucked it. Doesn't really matter.
Grab the fork, you bitch.
Dude, it's so funny. I like, you know what that Queen karaoke session really represents? How many people want to have that much fun, but they just don't because they're afraid? And then me and you show up.
Yeah.
My poor
Make the
wife.
fun.
My poor wife just has us like on ropes. Like, I just gotta keep them alive. Yeah. And then they're like, all right, if these two assholes are doing it, they'll get blamed. Let's go.
Oh, dude.
Fantastic. She was like, Mama.
Oh.
Oh, you know what we skipped? Fudge, spit a freestyle.
Yeah. How did we forget about that?
This guy, dude, pull the video up. Let's just play it. That's all.
So we'll
Fudge, spit a freestyle. This guy ain't worth
So we'll
it.
set up.
I don't remember that at all, by the way. When you told me that, I was like, oh no.
We're in the groomsmen room, and the douchey photographer is right next to Fudge.
See, I thought he was cool at first because he photographized me in my underwear and he smiled. So
the guy Fudge is referring to is the photographer.
he photographized me.
The video. Fudge, rap. Why are you not rapping? This guy doesn't deserve it, you know? Rap. No, you can rap.
I was right next to him, dude.
You pointed at him. You're like, this guy doesn't deserve it.
This wedding starting soon. Cherry Mountain groove. Drinking like I'm at a saloon. Drop so much on the floor, you better bring a broom.
This guy doesn't deserve it.
And then you drop that. Broom, saloon. This guy doesn't deserve it.
Right his eyeball, like. dumb,
God.
dude. So dumb.
This guy doesn't deserve it. How do you forget that? Oh.
This guy doesn't deserve it. Why did I say that? He must have made me mad. He must have pissed me off. If I said that, like, my drunken mind does, like, weird things, and, like, I really overthink certain things. So, like, he probably, like, did or said some, like, little joke I didn't like, and I was like, you fucking kidding me, dude? Like, all mad and shit? Fudge rap, dude. This guy doesn't deserve it. The dumbest thing I've ever said in my life, dude.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Dude, you know what else we forgot? So
Right,
after
you know when you laugh hard, you like your jaw, like or your like throat hurts, just like that pain back there. That's where I'm at right now.
dude, I forgot. Like after the speeches and like the gay first dances or whatever, I was like, I'm going to groomsmen, taking off my clothes, right?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is it.
So I show up in my shirt, gym shorts, sandals.
You're missing when we went to the room.
No, this is no. This is when I go there by myself. I show up.
Oh,
You guys are like, oh, there Keith is with no clothes on.
I gotta pee again.
All right, you can go pee.
Yeah, tell the story without me because it's not even what I want to listen to anyway. So it's fine.
What does that mean?
It doesn't mean anything. I just have to say something. I want to hear it. I'll listen to it.
Yeah, guess what? You don't deserve it. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, all right, we're done with this gay wedding shit. So I'm taking his dumb suit off, taking his dumb pants off, WD-40 shoes. I'm rocking the gym short sandals, no tie, still have the dress shirt on for some dumb fucking reason. Like I could have just wore a tank top, but I guess I'm a gentleman about it. So I'm obviously, you know this, I'm fucking hammered. Like blacked out certain parts of the day, and I'm hammered. I'm like, all right, close off. So I get back in to our seats in the dining room or whatever, and I forget. Fudge and Bridget are laughing their asses off. They're like, you fucking idiot. I forget who the fuck came up to me. Like one of the broad people was like, dude, what are you doing? And I'm like, no. I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, we still have to take more photos. Like, what are you doing? I was like, you fucking kid. We did photos for 4 hours. You fucking kidding me?
Oh, okay.
So then me and you went back to the room because I need you to fucking dress me.
Yes.
So I don't remember much of that.
Well, you gotta remember when. All right, I'll let you tell a story. I want to see what it was like.
Which part?
My leg, when I fucking busted my leg, dude, when I did a split. How do you not know what I'm talking about?
Listen, man.
You know how hard work was for like all last week?
Yeah, dude. So
I could like barely walk for days, dude.
So because I'm an idiot and took my clothes off, Fudge had to dress me, but he had WD-40 shoes on. So he did a full-on split.
So the place where we had to get these shoes for Jeff's wedding, like we all had to go to the same exact place in like fucking Lafayette or whatever. It wasn't like normally like, oh, you can go to any location, whatever. These shoes were slippery as fuck. They were like, oh, you know, they're slippery. Like rub them on like some like sidewalk or concrete, so like kind of roughs them up. I didn't do that. I was just like, whatever, I won't fall.
They didn't tell me that.
I have a fantastic center of gravity. I'll be
You
okay.
ate shit.
Dude,
I didn't know you could do splits.
I did a full split. All I was doing
He's
was
not even exaggerating. That thing was.
all I was doing was just walking to this room. But I just think I like took like a big step for whatever reason and like just a full split. I'm talking like my leg completely straight forward. Dude, I completely pulled my hamstring. I completely hyperextended my knee. And I fell on the ground. It was a big boom, apparently, which makes sense.
Yeah, everyone was concerned for a minute. And
Dude,
like, what is it? We're okay. And they saw us. They're like, oh.
Dude, the one black chick in Allie's wedding party ran out. She was like, oh my God, my mom's a nurse. Are you okay? Are you okay? And I was like, I don't know. I'm fucking dying here, lady. Does your mom have liquor? Dude, that broad ran over, like, I don't know, she must have just been right by the room, but, like, it was so...
Yeah, you were in pain, dude.
Oh, my God. I was in pain for days after. My knee's still a little funky. My hamstring's okay now, but, like, my knee's still a little fucking wonky. I might have torn, like, one of the CLs.
Yeah.
But, like, can still, like, live and walk. You know what I mean?
Give it, like, 3 years, all of a sudden you can hear...
And I just fall on the ground. I just can't walk for 3 months.
But yeah, dude, that after you tore your ACL, like, we got back in the room, and I'm like, dude, I'm like, I can't get this tux back on, dude.
Yeah, after you forced me to go with you.
And you're like...
Did we really take more pictures after that? I don't remember.
I don't know what we did, but I had to get my tux back on, because we did... Yeah, it was definitely photos. I'm like, dude, I'm like, you need to help me. You're like, all right, I'm going to help you. Like, you're, like, helping me get my pants on.
Sounds right.
Like, getting everything on. We're like...
I'm sure I was in pain the entire time.
Yeah, what are you going to do? And then, yeah, I think that's about it.
For the wedding, right? Yeah, we made it home the next day. Whatever. So let's move on to, Jeff, your wedding and stuff. Love and whatever. So let's move on to my trip to Vegas. So there's basically only 2 solid things I want to tell you, okay? We will open up with the first thing. I know normally when you go and fly, you have
I gotta pee now.
Go ahead. Go get him.
I gotta pee.
Just come on, go make it fast. I'll try to warm up the story for the listeners. So when you whether you live in Jersey, which I'm sure a lot of our listeners do, right? A lot of you guys are our friends, and you listen because we're a bunch of jerk offs, whatever. You go to Newark Airport. You don't just want to drive yourself and then park in Newark Airport parking. You're going to pay a fucking boatload of money, probably. I don't know because I've never done it, but I've always heard it's a boatload of money, so I've never tried. You can pay an Uber, but like you're going to pay top dollar, right? You can have a friend drive you, but that friend's going to be really upset with you. Okay? You're going to be like, oh, you're going to have me drive you to the airport. Thanks, pal. So glad I'm your fucking friend. So it's the last thing you really want to fucking do is have someone drive you to the fucking airport, But the other thing is you can reserve parking. There's parking places within a few miles of Newark Airport. They have shuttles. It's 24/7. It's golden. So I hear Finn coming back down. I'll catch him up real quick. So for the Vegas trip, we made reservations for a parking place like a few miles away from the airport. And they have the 24-hour shuttles. They drive you, right? I don't know if you've ever done that, but do you know what I'm talking about?
Definitely.
Okay, so we made a reservation a couple days beforehand for our flight from Newark to Vegas. So basically, you make the reservation, you pay for it preemptively, you show up to the parking place, you show them your fucking confirmation number. They park your car. They have a shuttle. It's 24/7. They bring you.
Right.
And then when you come back from your flight, you call them. They come and pick you up, and they bring you back. You take your car. It's way cheaper than if you were to park at the airport.
Right.
We show up to this place. There's a very narrow, I guess, driveway, if you will. It's a very small area. I pull in. I don't pull in that far, and I will say this initial honking is my fault because I didn't leave enough room for anybody to be able to go around me or anything. First person pulls up, we just pull up. We're like, oh, let me get the thing ready. I'm kind of looking to see because, like, a lot of times they'll come to your car,
right,
and then they take your car, they park it for you, and you finish what you need to do, and you shuttle off. So I'm kind of sitting there for a sec. Someone happens to pull behind me. They're honking. And I'm like, and I look back and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to get mad at this guy. I didn't leave much room for them to get around me. Let me pull up. So now I pull up a decent amount. Again, very narrow. Nowhere for me to go. I'm not supposed to go anywhere and park anywhere. Yeah. I'm supposed to show up and then show somebody my confirmation, and then they park my car. They shuttle me, and that's that, right? I've done this before. So I'm not really in the way of anything anymore. I'm kind of, parked against a line of cars. Very narrow area. in all reality, when you think about it, you go to these parking areas for the airport. There's really nowhere for you to go. You don't go and find somewhere to park because you're supposed to park kind of close to the main building, and they park it for you. That's how it works. So I pull up. I move out of that person's way, the first person. And
So
I'm
nice
like,
of you.
Yeah. Well, I was in the way. I admit I was wrong on that one. I should have pulled further, and then they wouldn't have had to bother honking. They would have just passed me and done whatever the fuck they wanted to do.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, babe, wait here with Isla. I'm going to go in. I'm going to fucking,
Wait here with the baby.
Yeah, keep the baby living. I'm going to go in. I'm going to fucking show them the confirmation, blah, 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 and whatever. Because, nobody's coming up to us. No one's doing or saying anything. And it's kind of making me wonder, what do we got going here? Normally, someone comes up to you, asks for confirmation.
Right.
And they take your car from you real quick to get you the fuck out of the way. And then you just fucking get out of the way and you hop on the next shuttle. So I go in, they're like, oh, we don't have any parking. And I'm like, no, I made a reservation 3 days ago. Here's my reservation. Here's my confirmation, everything. She's like, looks at her calendar and she's like, yeah, no, I don't know why they let you do that. We don't have any spaces left. We're completely booked for the next 4 days. I'm like, so I'm starting to get mad. I'm doing that thing like that. I don't know if you ever see me do that. You may have.
Yeah, for sure.
This is when I started to get mad. I started to do that with my face, where I'm gonna bite my lip, my tongue, and my top fucking whatever. Start freaking out a little bit. But I'm like, so what exactly would you suggest I do? Considering I have to be at the airport right now because I have a flight, and it allowed me to make the reservation on your website. She's like, well, we told them not to make the reservation, blah, 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 blah. You have to go contact them, get a refund. It was basically she wasn't being completely lazy, but at the same time, she was just, she was telling me what I had to do. It's not, there's a website they work with to do the reservations, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. So in the midst, finishing that sentence when she was telling me, you have to contact them to get your refund. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. I hear a bunch of honking outside. So our, conversation kind of gets broken up, and I look outside, and I see my wife, conversate with this guy, one of the shuttles, the guy on one of the shuttles. And he's the one that's honking at her, and he's kind of yelling at her and shit. And I'm like, and you gotta realize, now that I realize it, I'm like, oh my God. I mean, we went plenty early, we sat there for 2 hours. We went plenty early, whatever. But
this is in Jersey.
Yes.
Okay.
But you're still fucking worried because you got to go at least 3 hours early because you never know. You might sit at TSA for 2-3 hours. You never fucking know. And unfortunately, every time you go,
now. You never know.
It's always 12 minutes.
You have to show your butthole to see if it has COVID.
But the one time you're an hour early, that's when it's going to be a 3-hour TSA check,
sure.
right? So you're freaking the fuck out. So I'm like, fuck. Now I got to figure out somehow, some way in the middle of fucking Newark, somewhere where I can park where someone won't stab me or tell me to fucking move so I can make a new fucking reservation, a new fucking parking place. So all that's running through my head and I'm getting super pissed. And now this guy is honking and screaming at my wife. So now...
Screaming?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not over exaggerating at all. So now I pop out the door and I'm like, and I walk up and I'm like, all right, what's the problem? And then he starts yelling at me. And I'm like, listen, buddy, where the fuck do you want us to fucking go? There's no... So I start fucking yelling at this guy. My wife will never sit there and be like, oh, calm down. She's kind of just sitting there like, yeah, tell this fucking guy what the fuck's going on. Because that's my wife all around. Because she was already telling the guy to fuck himself before I got out there. I'm like, listen, dude. I'm like, we got a fucking baby in the car. There's nowhere for us to fucking go. We made a reservation. And apparently we can't fucking use it now. There's nowhere for us to go. Stop fucking honking us. You could go around. And there was, this time, plenty of room for this fucking dude to go
around. Yeah.
You see, I'm the shuttle. I'm like, I get it. You drive the shuttle here. There's nowhere for us to go. Now, the lady that I was just talking to was actually sticking up for us. She was out the window. She was like, let's say the guy's name was John. The guy's name wasn't John.
John again.
It was some wild-ass Haitian name. I don't remember the guy's name. Let's say it's John. She's like, John, it's okay. John, they're leaving. The reservation got messed up. They're leaving. John, it's okay. And this guy's just yelling, blah, blah, blah. And he's claiming that, oh, I need to be right this exact spot, whatever. But then
You should start peeing on the shuttle.
I was dead sober. Otherwise, I probably would have thought about it. But the guy was he was claiming all the shit like, oh, I need to be here, this and there, blah, blah, blah. But he was like, oh, I just need to go around you, like later on in the conversation. So I'm like, so why the fuck are you still honking at us? And then when the lady heard me like kind of again, lift it, she was like, oh, it's okay. So I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, babe, get in the fucking car. The fuck out of. So there was like a hotel that's like connected to the fucking lot. So I just parked there and like made another reservation. But I guess the guy was just having a fucking bad day or whatever.
Fuck that guy, dude.
Yeah, no, I mean, he was definitely bullshit. That's the thing, like, they have these narrow little passage with this narrow little thing, barely fits 2 cars. You park there, they take your car and you hop on a shuttle and go. It's a very like 30-second thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like he's honking at us as if there was like 100 parking spaces for us to park in, and we were directly blocking it. Like there was no reason for it. He didn't have to do it. We eventually got new parking, and that guy was very nice. He had a bunch of grandchildren. He thought our fucking daughter was hilarious. Everything was fine. But that fucking... I almost killed some random Haitian guy in Newark. So...
Igbook.
Igbook. I was just trying to find the spelling of that name online and just name this episode that.
You know how racist that is? Like...
Really racist. I'm going to take a shot to how racist that shit is.
Haiti's like in the Caribbean. Like they don't talk like that.
Haiti is in the middle of dying because of that hurricane that's hitting us, and it's like, oh, you guys get some rain. But when it hit them, it like wiped out all their homes and boogaloos.
Yeah,
No electric boogaloo.
Yeah, dude. We doing shots?
Yes, we're gonna take this shot. I'm gonna tell you the second now. Let it be known, there were a lot more funny things that happened in my trip to Vegas. Mm-hmm. A lot of funny shit. The big guy and my dad said that I wish I wrote down because they were all fucking hilarious.
Write it down, dude.
I fucked up and I didn't.
Come on.
I didn't.
Embarrassing. You embarrassed yourself.
But I got some funny stories, though.
Call your dad. Oh,
Hiccups.
hiccup in, dude?
Worst.
Come on.
Come on, let's take a shot.
Put that shot
Come on,
down.
come on, let's go. Let's go. Quick. Before the hiccups come back. Ugh, so mad that I had the hiccups. I hope they're gone. Well, act like I didn't. I never had them. It'll be fine. So, I'm hanging out.
So we're in Vegas at this point.
I'm in Vegas now. My dad goes to bed very early because he wakes up at like 3, 4 in the morning over there, and he goes walking for like 5, 6 miles. And he's got to do it. Yes, absolutely. He's got to do it super early. Otherwise, he'll just roast and die. Because by like 11 o'clock noon, it's like 110 degrees.
Fuck that, bro.
And if you're a 67-year-old man like my father, you die.
That's it. You dead.
There's no humidity.
Like a rodent on the sidewalk.
You don't. There's no. You're not sweating because it's evaporating so quickly. You die. So he wakes up at like 3 in the morning.
Like a dog.
You fucking die like a dog on the side of the street.
Like a dog.
So he goes to bed very early, right? So my dad went to bed, and I think it was like me, my mom, and Bridget hanging out bullshitting. So we're talking about the podcast a little bit or whatever.
Central AC is kicking though, right?
Oh, 24/7, dog.
How hard?
Everything in Vegas is brand new. Everything is perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about inside the homes. Everything is brand new, perfect. The AC, it's like you're in like a fucking, it's beautiful. It's everything there is new and beautiful.
Hell yeah.
It wasn't for the fact that like their schooling system would like raise my daughter to be a fucking retarded person, even though she's not mentally retarded. I'd probably fucking move out there. That and I don't, with work and stuff, who knows? But anyways, so I'm talking to my mom about the whole big guy debacle. She actually thinks it's fucking hilarious. She's laughing about it. It's great.
Well, she's a big guy who would fucking beat my ass.
So my mom does that classic Haggerty thing where she's laughing before she can try to tell the story, right?
Yeah.
You know, I do that. So she's like laughing. She's like, "Oh my God, your father!" Right? She's like laughing. She's like, so the one day he comes home from his walk, right? And he's like, honey, yeah. She's like, I can tell he's upset, right? So I'm like, what the hell's wrong, Steven? What's wrong? or what does she call him, like hubby or something, whatever the fuck the pet name is. She's like,
Small
what's wrong?
guy.
She's like, I found something out today. You know, all that time. So my dad thought the entire time, oh, the big guy's gonna fuck us up. We're scared of the big guy. Oh, no. We can't fuck around with the big guy.
I didn't think this.
My dad was like, I'm not the big guy. You're the big guy. I thought I was the big guy. Dude, my dad thought for like however many episodes that we were talking about him, like fucking us up and shit. And he fucks up. It's my mom.
He's never gonna listen to us again. He's like, these guys really respect me.
My mom was like doing that like laugh, like she was like crying. She was like, your father thought it was him. Fucking lost it, dude. Dude, I lost it when my mom fucking told me that, when she thought that my dad thought that he was the fucking big guy. And we like, because how long did it go on? Like we were so like
long, dude.
Like it was like a secret thing. He's gonna fuck, or the big guy's gonna fuck us up. Be careful. Don't fuck with the big guy. My mom doesn't even listen, dude. I don't. But I guess my dad, you know, I'm sure my dad like tells us stuff to like, you know, joke around and bust our chops. For like, sure. Oh, he legitimately thought he was the big guy. And all that time we were like, oh, big guy's gonna fuck you up. You better fuking watch out.
Meanwhile, he's like, do I like the fucking guy? Why would I fuck him up? He's calling me the big guy.
The whole time. Dude, you thought it was him.
Oh, man. Now I'm really getting fucking
What's
beat
wrong,
up, dude.
hubby?
I'm never allowed to fucking Vegas, dude.
Now you don't know who to be scared of.
I'm scared of both of them now.
You know, my dad actually got mad at me because I told my mom the secret of like me and you showing up on the doorstep and just lying and saying like I would come by myself, but I would come with you and we'd be on the doorstep drinking. Remember when we made the pact that we would show up in Vegas and we're like, Dad, you know, Dad, don't tell Mom. That we would, I would lie to my mom. My dad would probably know, but we would lie to my mom and say that it just me's coming. Bridget and I can't come. Whatever, it's just me. And then, but I would bring you, and then we would podcast the whole weekend or whatever.
Yeah.
I ended up telling her, he was like,
42-hour podcast.
He was like, "What are you telling your mother for? You ruined the whole surprise." He's like, "Don't fucking tell her." But yeah, so I guess my mom knows it's coming, but she'll forget.
She'll forget, dude. Big guys always forget. And that's why I respect you, Mr. Haggerty, because you would never forget. You know what I'm saying?
9/11 hashtag never forget.
Never forget.
Dude, when my mom said that, dude, I lost my shit.
That is fucking really funny.
It's
dude.
Unfucking believable, is what it is.
So because but here's the thing. So now she knows that she is the big guy.
She thinks it's hilarious. Which I kind of find I kind of find unbelievable because like I kind of thought she was gonna be like, listen, you better tell Keith I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Hear me out. She thinks it's funny now because she knows that your father thinks he was the big guy, and now she feels like, ha, you dork, I'm the big guy. But maybe eventually she like puts it together and goes like, that's kind of disrespectful.
No, remember she fucking FaceTimed me?
I do.
And she was like, you hung up on the big guy? No, she knows.
Yeah, all right. I'm in the clear then.
She's okay with us fearing her.
Oh, yeah, I fear the fuck out of her, dude.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's exactly what she wants. Yeah, it's basically probably the only. It's probably the only reason that she's not gonna fucking slap you when she sees you.
She might though. She might just pull her.
It was so funny how like when Bridget was like, no, my mom was like, really? Are you sure? Are you sure you like him? It was so fucking funny. It was hilarious over there. I got a third thing from the trip. So my dad. Well, my mom. We actually know it was my dad. My dad called. He goes, "Hey, snacks for the baby. What kind of drinks or whatever you and Bridget want in the house?" And then after all that, he's like, "All right, what kind of alcohol you want here?" And I was like, "Hey, Mom's got like, I know Mom's always got like that bottle of vodka that sits in her freezer for like 3 years. Yeah. She pours it in the cap, and she pours it in like fucking 46 ounces of Diet Coke. It's like a cap. She's like, oh my God. I was like, I'll just have some of that. Don't buy a new bottle. He's like, okay, you sure? I'm like, yeah. Like, I don't plan on fucking just drinking the whole time. Like,
That's your embarrassment.
well, you know.
You're in Vegas.
So that's what happens,
Whatever,
right?
yeah.
So I will say my mom had Kettle One there.
Yeah, she always drank Kettle, no?
No, she Absolute was her shit. A very small cap, and that's why I always made fun of her. But the Kettle One cap is huge. It's actually almost a shot glass. It's almost a shot. So I'm like, Mom, you like drinking a lot over here? So I get to this Kettle One bottle. I go in the freezer, and it's like, I think it's like, now all that smoke that's coming from Cali.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like shit. It makes you feel like you're hungover.
Was the Canada smoke coming there too?
I don't know. I mean, I can't. I wasn't taking.
We were getting
sample.
hit with the Canada smoke.
We got hit with we got shit from the west. I didn't realize something was coming from Canada too. But
yeah, dude, when we were hiking upstate, there was smog everywhere. You couldn't.
You didn't feel like shit, or did you drink through the whole thing?
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah.
So I was like kind of trying to do it. Like when we went to dinner the first night, I had like 2 Long Islands. The next day, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have some drinks. Like I was down for a nap. My dad fucking. I think my dad might have took a nap or something. But I was just like, oh, I'm gonna start drinking your vodka, Mom. Whatever. This during the day. What else was I supposed to do? Or maybe my mom went out somewhere and it was just me and my dad. And Bridget, I think, just fucking took a nap too. But we were feeling like shit. I was feeling like shit. I didn't know what it was. I was like, am I? Because Jeff's wedding, I like massacred my body with alcohol.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So I thought it
Not
was
the
just
wedding.
I thought it was like a
The
like
amount of abuse you put yourself through.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
so I thought it was like a 2-day, 3-day hangover that like I was like, you know what, this could just be where I'm at
Nah, you
at
just
34.
had the smog in you, dude.
It was the smog. So I decided to just drink anyway, try to drink through it.
Yeah, that's what I would have done.
My
Smoke
mom-
cigarettes.
My mom, it pushes down the bacteria. My mom had like this much vodka in the bottle. So I just start yelling outward. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? This is all you got in the bottle? My dad was just like, shut the fuck up, Danny. It's all that's there. So I drink that in 2 drinks, which probably for most people would be like 5 or 6 drinks.
Nah.
I took care of the bottle. So I take care of that like 2 drinks, and I'm like, all right, I got this little buzz, like nice little day buzz. This is great, but I don't want to be like destroyed because I feel like shit still. But I'm
For
still,
sure, but you always want to back up there.
And my dad's talking about this gin that he bought for my aunt, my mom's sister, whatever that came through, and like
gin.
made it seem like there was this big bottle of gin that she didn't drink at all. It was like this whole story. So I decided like I'm gonna drink more. So I go into the cabinet where the gin is supposed to be. It's a 5th with this much gin.
Doing?
And I start screaming. I'm like, what the fuck are you people doing? Was this like your plan for me to like barely drink here?
Yeah.
You succeeded. I guess you tricked me into barely drinking.
Dude, thank God you didn't call me, dude. I'd be like, yo, you need to leave that house immediately.
Well, my parents offered to stop at liquor stores. I was like, no, like I'm fine, like, whatever. So yeah, I only had like 3 or 4 drinks, like fudge-sized drinks. A normal drink for somebody is like a shot and a half.
Right.
And a drink for me is like 3 to 4 shots.
Fair.
I don't fuck around. I don't have a drink with 1 shot in it because it's a waste of my time.
It's a waste of time.
It is. I'm going to take a shot for a shot and a drink being a waste of my time.
I'll do one too.
I would appreciate it. So, but just to be gay for 20 seconds.
Sure, man. I
dude,
miss you too, man. I love you. What were you gonna say?
I will say I miss you. It felt weird to not see you for a few weeks.
Yeah, dude, it really felt weird.
To get even to get gayer, to see my daughter like recognize my parents, even though the only time she ever seen them when she was like 4 or 5 months old at my cousin's wedding, and to like have a bunch of fun with them, that was like the best thing ever. It was fucking super awesome.
Oh, she recognizes me.
A little bit, yeah, she does. I don't know. She doesn't have a name for you yet. We got to get that going.
How funny would it be if like she finally like she looked at me and she's like, Bridget's like Keith, and Hyla just goes, drunk again.
We should do that. we should because there's like a nickname for everybody. So like
drunk.
So go ahead, you take your shot. So there's not as much dead air. My parents became, Grandma Shark and Grandpa Shark because she loves that Baby Shark fucking song, right? That annoying ass fucking song. But she immediately realized that like those were her other grandparents. Like I don't know how, I don't know what the fuck my wife's teaching her when I'm working, but like she's smart and she fucking got it, and she had a fantastic time with them. And like even when we FaceTime today, she like heard my mom's voice and she was like, "Grandma Shark." I was like, "Holy shit, baby, you're way smarter than me, and you're barely even 3 years old yet." But it was a really good time. I mean, she was fucking cranky a lot of shit. A lot of times we went out and stuff, but we went out and ate and shit. I mean,
what'd you have to do on the plane? You have to get you have to show your vaccine card.
No, we just had to wear a mask. And even though Isla was over 2 years old, nobody gave a shit about her not wearing a mask.
Everyone wore a mask on the flight?
Yes.
What about when you're drinking or eating?
You know what? Let me take this shot.
Because I'm about to go on a flight, so I'm trying to figure this out.
Here's
There's
the deal.
no information anywhere.
No, I'll let you know. I'll let you know everything. And I have one of the flight attendants was my fucking guy, and I got to talk about it. So let me take the shot. I'm going to tell you a great story. You're going to love it.
I'm going to love it. I'm going to fucking love it.
So we're on the flight to Vegas.
By the way, before we go into this, I have to make your wife some kind of food. She doesn't know this yet, but I have to do it. So just keep that in my mind at some point.
Yeah, makes sense. Definitely makes sense. I mean, you should regularly be trying to cook for this broad to like keep her be like,
I hate this guy.
like you're never gonna let me around your husband again, are you?
Real quick, when we were in that Dunkin' Donuts on the way home from the wedding, there was an avocado toast thing that Dunkin' Donuts is doing.
Yeah.
She's like, "Do you like avocado toast?" I was like, "No." She's like, I kind of want to try it. I was like, "I hear you. I don't like it, but you see how green and pasty green, and it looks disgusting. Don't try it at Dunkin' Donuts."
Avocado toast is probably fantastic if you get it somewhere awesome.
Yeah, but she's never tried. And she's like, "I want to try it." I'm like, "Don't try it here." So I got to make her avocado toast at some point.
Oh, let's make some guak, dude.
I'll make guac.
She loves guac.
Yeah. All right. Now we're on the same page.
We gotta get over here. It's because I know Justin was like busting her balls, like I've never met your wife yet, blah blah blah. So we gotta come over here like one Sunday.
Yeah, we'll do it. I'll make some avocado toast for her because she wants to try it, and she almost tried Dunkin' Donuts. It was
get some
green.
nice rye bread. We'll make some nice guac, and we'll do it.
Anyway, so on the plane, Isla,
on the
no
plane.
mask.
All right, thank you. I'm glad you said that because I definitely forgot where we were.
Best
I appreciate
friends.
it. So
Miss
flight
each
on the
other.
way there. Red Eye. Supposed to be 10:30. Was could you guess? Newark flight. It was late. Fucking cunts. So it was late. My daughter is not okay. She is cranky as fuck. She won't fucking sleep. We're about to take off. She finally falls asleep. So it was Bridget and her in one row and me on my own in the other because it's just the way it happened because the flight had to be booked later on. So she did finally fall asleep, but I eventually took her from Bridget later on so we could fucking sit just to give Bridget a break because she was kind of like doing most of the shit. But this flight attendant. So JetBlue is a very nice fucking airway. They do nice stuff for shit. And so before I snagged Isla and she was still with Bridget, I was on my own and I'm like, oh, hook me up with like a because I think they give you a thing like a menu like you write it on.
Yeah.
And I wrote like I wanted like a double rum, whatever. And they were like, oh, we don't have any rum.
Quadruple rum.
Yeah, right. And I was like, oh,
one cube.
And I'm like double
splash of Sprite.
like double rum seltzer. They're like, oh, sir, we don't have any rum. We have this. And I'm like, all right, Jack and rum's fine. Double. So they give me that, and the guy just gave it to me like he like poured it in a cup, and then like he gave me like a can of seltzer or whatever with like a glass with ice.
So you have a rocks and you have a side.
So I take her down. And this guy's like
proudly took it down.
This guy's like making meals for like first class people and shit. Like he's busy as fuck, and people are eating these meals at like
embarrassing
midnight. Like, what are you doing? Drink instead. I hit the button, and I'm like, hey, absolutely no rush. I'm like, whenever you were like, I would love another drink. Again, take your time. He rushes right and brings me the fucking drink right away. So I have a 20. I'm like, hey. Like, here you go. He's like, oh, I can't take it. I'm like,
not allowed to, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like,
so stupid.
And I'm like, dude,
you want to tip more so you can get more service.
And not even that. Like, it's like, dude, like, what do you think it's like serving people on a plane? It's probably fucking terrible.
Yeah.
And me and my wife, the past few months, saved up cash to have cash to be able to enjoy ourselves and treat the people serving us on our vacation because we want to tip. I like over tipping because it's, dude, like these people, they're fucking serving you. Like, well, why do I deserve to get served something?
No, exactly.
I want to fucking tip heavy and just be like, yo, dude, like, you're going to have some shitty dude who's a cocksucker. I don't want to be that dude. Take this money and fucking smile for 10 minutes, right? So the guy didn't take it. He was like, I can't. I'm like, are you sure, dude? Like, take this money from me, my dude. So he didn't take it. Later on in the flight, I was done drinking. I'm like, I got my 2 doubles. I got a nice buzz. I'm blasted Wu-Tang in my ears. And I think at this point I might have...
Baby's crying. I don't know.
No, the baby's not crying. I grabbed the baby. I grabbed Isla from Bridget, and I'm in my seat, and I got her on my lap, and she's sleeping. I'm like, I got my 2 doubles. I'm feeling good. I got Wu-Tang. Let's just see if we can sleep through the rest of this motherfucker. My dude rolls up, and he was like... And I'm going to say this, I don't know. I think if the gay guy's like me, it's okay. Here's the deal. I feel like I caught like a little bit of a gay scent from my guy.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
which
gay
I'm okay with.
Always laying a gay scent.
Yeah, which I'm never against it. I'm never against it because I support the homosexual community. Yeah. My dude rolls up to me and he comes with like, dude, I swear, you know those airplane cups? They're like the fucking right, the fucking thing. Dude, it was like 3/4 filled with Jack. He was like, this was all the Jack I had left, and I wanted you to have it.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's
suck his dick in the bathroom.
I wish he gave me the chance
baby was
to.
Sleeping.
Dude, I had my two doubles. I was like, this is good. I was like, I'm done drinking. He comes up to me and he like kind of like I said, because the plane's always so fucking loud. He comes, kind of close to my ear. He's like, this is all I got left, and I wanted you to have it. And then, like, again, this was after I was trying to like be nice to him and tip him and whatever. And I was just like, thank you so much. And then I look at this drink, I'm like, I gotta drink it now. And dude, oh man, I drank the fuck out of that motherfucker, and I was up in Wu-Tang fucking dimension. I don't know where the fuck I was because I was definitely drunk. I was tired. Baby would just wake up every 20 minutes and yell, then go back to bed. So that whole time I was just playing Wu. It was fucking wild, but very nice guy. And you know what's funny? When we finally landed, I think he was trying to come up and like say something or offer to do something, maybe to grab the bag or whatever.
Yeah.
And my daughter, she was still in my lap, and she's not used to any of it and whatever. And like I said, she was waking up like every 20 minutes, just like yelling or whatever, and going back to bed. Dude, the guy was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And like halfway through her sentence, I was like, ah! Like screamed in his face. She was like, okay then, see you later. And like,
bye then.
You could tell the dude like hated kids, but like he was like, you were really nice to me, so I'm not gonna tell your kid to fuck off, and I'm gonna bounce. Jesus Christ, like it was fucking hilarious. But yeah,
I fucking love going.
I tell you what, my dude, FudgeTheGray.com. If you're happen to be watching this, JetBlue, dude. If you like rap, son, I'll be the hottest rapper out in like a certain amount of years or something.
Rapping?
FudgeTheGray.com, FudgeTheGray.com.
Spit hot higher.
FudgeTheGray.com.
Dude, I love going on planes, dude. Like, I get anxiety big time. But like, when you're on the plane,
Bridget did pretty well.
Yeah,
she for like how like she was not okay with it for a really long time.
Yeah. She's worried about like dying, right?
Legitimately dying. Yeah, like she has a gnarly fear, but she's almost like the last time she flew was like she was super young. She like doesn't even remember it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So, and her father is not a big fan of planes either. So I guess just like that conversation growing up.
Dude, when I'm on the plane, I
hate planes too, dude.
I don't care about dying, and my biggest thing is you can't get off the plane. That's what gives me anxiety. I'm like, I can't leave this cocksucker. But
that's weird.
Yeah, I know.
I like it though.
Well, I
like the weird.
When you're on like a car trip, you can always stop the car and get the fuck out, right? Can't do it on a plane. So that's like what gets me. But the second you're buzzing with the boys, right? And you're sitting there and the noise, right? That dumb noise.
God help the plane that me and you were on, dude.
Oh, it's gonna happen one day, dude.
We should just fly somewhere, not to like go and do something.
We just do a round
but just
trip.
to be on a plane. Yeah, just
we
to
never get off the plane. We're like, well,
I have a good
So
idea.
we're in Texas. I know, but we're going back in like 3 hours. So like, yeah, but you have to go to the plane. No, we good.
I have a good idea. We figure out some shit with like some earbuds and like some phones, whatever, and we do like a shots for likes episode that I have to edit the shit out of. But we just take a round trip to somewhere that's super cheap.
Yeah.
Like it's like 100.
We go to Philly.
Yeah, it's like 120
It's a
bucks a person.
10-minute flight.
And we just get shit faced and we just fly there and fly back. Yeah. But like, that's what we should do.
I'm in, dude. It is fun, dude.
If you're hammered on this plane and you don't die on it, and you don't have any toddlers to keep alive, and yeah, it was rough. Like on the way back, I slept for like 2.5 hours, and like me and Bridget were like, oh, this will be great. Then she woke up and we're like, is this going to continue to be great? And then like 20 minutes later, we're like, this is nowhere near great. This is terrible. Because she was just fucking like screaming. And luckily, like nobody. I understand how mad you people probably were, and I appreciate you not saying shit to me. But if you did, I probably would have fucked you up. Because what do you think I felt like if you were annoyed and you were pissed off?
And I hate babies.
You didn't have to be responsible for that fucking kid, right?
Yeah.
Like, how do you think I fucking felt? So good on you people. Nobody, the row behind us was laughing, and I was like, you know what? I appreciate that. Like, you're back there. It's not your kid. You're laughing at us because this kid's screaming at us. Good on you.
Well, dude,
I think you're laughing over being a douchebag any day.
Dude, I'll never forget. Like, so if I'm not first class, which I try and do, like I always try and upgrade, because like, why the warm towel?
Last minute, sometimes you can get it fucking cheap.
You could always get it cheap. But anyway, so like my normal move is last seat in the plane, because there's no one behind you. It's always straightforward.
That's what I did. That's what I did with our fucking.
Yeah,
with our
you
shit.
can't do the lean back thing, but who gives?
And
a
you're
fuck?
right next to the bathroom.
Right next to the bathroom.
And you're right in the back, and you know what I mean.
Right there, dude. That's the way to do it. You know. But like, dude, I remember I was on this flight once, and I was coming back from Cali, and this broad like lost her mind. I'm like sitting there, and I was listening to obviously the Bonfire. And in between, I'm like, I want to watch that Little Dicky freestyle. Because it was
nice.
Yeah. But it never loaded up. I was so mad. I was like, this is the only thing I wanted to watch. Whatever. Dude, this broad just went in the bathroom. She was just sitting in there just like having a full-on panic attack. I was like, yeah.
Drink more.
Yeah, I was like, this is kind of cool. I was like, because now I'm drunk.
Yeah.
I have a cool spot, right? Can't piss because she's there. But she's not having a good time. So I'm enjoying this. Like, I don't know. Where was it going with that?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I mean, you're basically explaining like, yeah. I mean, I get it. I get it. Like how shitty it is. Like, I took a bunch of flights, like a couple jobs ago.
Yeah.
I had to go to Chicago a bunch of times. I drove there a bunch of times. I flew there a bunch of times, and it kind of like not knocked out my fear of flying, but like.
I have no fear of flying like that.
No, I mean,
No fear.
It's weird and it is scary, but like what it is, it's like, you know what? You don't have any control. Sometimes you need to realize that your fear is not useless, but you don't have any control of the situation. Do the pilots and the flight attendants want to die? Of course not. So they're going to do everything they can to keep us alive because they want to fucking live. It's not like they're going to be like, oh, I'm going to do a shitty job, and if these people die but I live,
Also, when was the last time
okay.
you heard about a plane crash besides like 9/11?
Technically, if you...
You know what I'm saying?
If you line up all the ways to travel and the statistics, technically planes is the safest way to drive.
Because there's
Driving
no one up
is the
there.
most dangerous.
Yeah, there's no one up there. It's a bunch of planes. There's those weird TikTok aliens, and that's about it. You know what I'm saying?
Got a lot of TikTok aliens, but they don't bother the planes.
They ain't bothering planes.
Dude, we need to go on a flight.
We're going on a flight, dude. Next year.
God help the poor soul in our row, dude.
Where do we go? We should go someplace like so dumb. Like I don't know.
Like
where.
useless.
Yeah, like fucking
We should go to like Cleveland
yeah, we
or
just
something.
Fly to Cleveland.
You know what? Here's what we do. We research for a few hours. Whatever the cheapest city is, that's where we go. And then we just go get drunk in that city and see what happens.
Well, we're gonna get drunk.
It'll be a
first,
weekend.
Fly there.
We work out. We get a
shitty hotel room. Order Domino's. And then fly back the next day.
You work a lunch. I'll just work a normal shift.
I don't work lunches.
Don't be a cunt. We catch a red eye on a Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. We fly there. We wake up. We just drink the whole time. It's just a lot of alcohol. Drink the whole time. We spend that Saturday in that terrible city, whatever's the cheapest city.
We do a podcast in the hotel room.
Yes.
Over phone, or can we bring equipment?
I should be able to pack enough equipment to be able to do it. A laptop.
Yeah.
Some mics.
Yeah.
And I can make everything. I mean, the laptop I have now, it should be good enough to be able to pull off it's probably better than this fucking computer.
Dude, it'd be so dumb if we just started flying to like close states to do podcasts in hotel rooms and then fly back.
It'd be funny.
It'd be so funny.
If our podcast ever like fully takes off to where like
it never will.
Money's yeah. Well, you know what? Some things are coming up, and we got to talk about it after this. But things are coming up. Things might help.
Yeah.
I think it'll make a big difference. I will. Or I do.
Fudge Finn flying to Utah for one night in the fucking Expedia Hotel podcast.
Us drunk on a plane to like those weekends. It'll be fucking so fun. So
drunk
fun.
on a plane is the best thing, dude. I'm convinced.
It is. No, it really is. It really is. Like if you don't have any responsibilities, you getting drunk on a plane, like having some headphones and some I use Spotify and I'll save music to my phone so I don't have to use Wi-Fi.
Right.
Because some airlines charge for it and shit, whatever.
And even when they do, the Wi-Fi just doesn't work sometimes.
Yeah, no, for real. It really, it almost never does. If you have some solid music that it's like some of your favorite shit you have saved, dude, you're golden. You're just like, boop, another double, please. Like you're fucking good, dude. You know what I've noticed? So this has happened to me on multiple flights, and this happened to me on the recent flight.
Yeah.
When I was buying drinks. Something happened. So we flew United back. You set up the app and you add your credit card, and then they look on their own device and they find your shit. They find your account, and that's how they charge you.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, I can't find your account." I'm like, "Hey, I just created it," and I was like, and I went to the app and I was like, "See, my credit card's here, my account's here. I just made this though, like 20 minutes." She's like, "Oh, give it some time. It might take some time." Dude, yeah, we could act like I didn't drink a bunch of drinks on the way back, on the flight on the way back. Dude, I didn't get charged any of that shit. For some reason, I just get missed with getting charged.
I'm proud of you.
On these flights.
But I'm mad at you for one reason.
I don't bring my own alcohol because I'm not going to test it.
Test what?
I mean, you bring the alcohol and I'll drink it with you.
No,
I'm going to take a shot to that.
No. No.
No.
I'm about to Trump you.
No. I think he's getting arrested. Did you hear that?
Trump?
I think he's going to jail.
For what?
I don't know why, but my wife saw some article. I didn't care to ask more.
Dude, he's rallying right now in Alabama.
I'm pretty sure he's getting arrested.
That'd be cool, though.
It'd be funny.
That'd be so funny.
Who's going to arrest Trump? Like, he doesn't have enough money to get out in a fucking heartbeat.
Him, dude. The cops like him.
Cheers to Trump never getting arrested.
He's rallying all across the country. Anyway. Here's the thing. You were like, I'm not bringing alcohol, but if you do, I'll drink yours. Now we have a problem, okay?
I went the flight in flip-flops both ways, by the way.
Proud. You can legally bring as many airplane bottles that fit into a quart-sized bag onto the plane. You're not allowed to drink them. No one gives a fuck. Okay? So, you can fit about 10 airplane bottles into a quart-sized bag.
That's plenty.
It's plenty. But you have to bring your own quart-sized bag filled. I'm not letting you suck off my liquor bag if you're not going to bring yours because you're scared for some reason.
We're gonna be so drunk the whole time.
Yeah. Well, you still bring them just in case.
We're at the Instagram Live, I think, or something.
We're gonna do all sorts of stuff.
This is gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
If everything goes well with Bridget and I buying a house, moving, give us like a good year. We're gonna need some time because it's gonna be a
I
little
don't
bit.
care about that. Good for you.
And then this is gonna be a thing.
Tell me you're gonna bring a quart-sized bag of liquor bottles onto the fucking plane, Dan.
I'll do it.
For fuck's sake.
So here's what we should do: quarterly, 4 events a year. 2 of them we stream a video game, and the other 2 we fly to a random city. Let's do it.
I'm in. I'm so in on that, dude. Flying to random cities, bro.
My wife's gonna watch this and be like,
It's not that expensive to fly to like random cities.
if we
though.
plan it like a year ahead, it's like 8 or 9 months max. They plan flights.
Yeah.
If we plan it like that max ahead of time to like the cheapest, shittiest city,
Yeah.
we're gonna get drunk anyway. It's gonna be fun.
As long as we sit together.
Yeah, I won't fly unless I pick my seats.
Yeah, for sure. I call aisle though. You an aisle guy or are you window guy? What are you?
I'm an anything guy. You know what we should do?
Aisle to aisle?
So here's the deal.
You sit on this aisle, I sit on this aisle, and we just cheers the whole time.
So there were
Hey, steward slave, fuck these 2 people
Stewardess.
sitting next to us.
so
You can't even call them that now.
you know it's flight attendant. So we had Spirit on the way there, but Spirit is going through this whole massive financial problem.
Yeah.
And they canceled our flight, and we had to get a different flight on the way there. But Spirit, they have first class seats, and it's just like any first class. It's like 2 seats per row,
Yeah.
and it's very cheap to upgrade to those seats. It's like anywhere from like $30 to $100 a seat.
Well, that's-
We're gonna fly Spirit there and back, and we're gonna do first class. Because it's like going to be like an extra. We're going to plan it like so far ahead of time. It's going to be like an extra $30.
Well, yeah, for the upgrade. That's a normal thing on all flights.
No, it's not. I can personally tell you that it's not. Spirit is very like so. Spirit, they like it's their flights are cheap, right? You book their flights, and then you're paying every like the carry-ons, blah blah blah, this and that. When you want to pick your seat, you pay for it,
Yeah.
right? Which is not normal. It's not like you either don't pick your seat or like certain airlines let you pick it
Yeah.
like in the 24 hours when you check in, whatever. Spirit is like, hey, hop into the app, you pick your seat, and they'll give you like prices like all the way in the back of the planes, like $15 a seat.
Yeah.
And then the further you go up, it gets more expensive. In the first class,
Why?
it's stupid. Anyway, in the back of the plane's the best.
The best.
Rosa Parks for
Whatever
life.
it is.
That's racist. When you get
Well, you did fudge, so it's not that racist.
no, it's definitely racist. When you get the first class, it's like anywhere from like $50 to like $100. It's like nowhere near that much more expensive.
Yeah.
We can pick if we fly Spirit, we could just do first class the whole time.
I'm in. But you can't buy first class tickets.
You don't.
It's like 10 grand.
you buy tickets and then you purchase your
First.
seats of
Yeah,
where
you
you
got-
want to sit.
Yeah.
And it's just
Yeah,
me. It's
I've
just me and
upgraded
you in a
to first
row.
class
It's
so
me and
many
you in a
times.
row. If you want to be a row guy, you're a row guy.
Well, normally we're going to be row guys. But first class, we got to sit
No, we're
next
not
to
going
each
to
other.
choose to. We're going to sit together.
No. If we're non-first class, we're going row to row. You in a row.
We'll be able to
me
choose
in a
because we're going
row.
to do it like way ahead of time.
But we're going first class next to each other. Oh, what the fuck? are we
Already.
doing? All right, let's wrap this shit up, dude.
You think? Yeah. Fudge and Finn on the flight. Shots for Likes podcast. That's a new thing in the future. You're doing it wrong. It's going to be a year, maybe. It's going to be good. Why do I have the hiccups?
We're going to North Carolina. Why? I don't know. We got a hotel. Shots for likes.
So dumb. All right, let me.
Hey, dude.
I'm trying.
Get your shit together.
There it is.
There you go, bud.
Everybody fucking suck it.